can you track what goes into the donations?
Yeah, I will be tracking that. Hey
Okay. Cool.
everyone, welcome to another Jedi Academy. I am joined by Heinzie. You can see him right over there.
Hello there. Hi guys.
And
Thank you so much.
yep, and we are having a special Jedi Academy. The others will hopefully be joining here soon. Still kind of an early morning.
Yeah,
Oh God,
Ranger's
I'm
dead.
yeah,
Haven't seen him. Haven't heard from him. He could be anywhere.
yeah, pretty much. So speaking of that, we will get to that here in a second. But let me talk a little bit about this Jedi Academy and what's so special about it. Because up top, you will see that there is a bar. It is our normal Tiltify bars, usually when we do our charity campaigns. And if you were to guess that we're doing a charity campaign, you are correct, sir. So we are raising money today, like we did last year. You guys came out in full force last year, and we're doing it again. We're raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. And we have a goal set of $1,000. And if we hit that goal, we will go one additional hour of Jedi Academy. So our normal 2 hours will become 3 hours. So really quick, I'm going to run kind of a PSA here about the Wounded Warrior Project. It's a radio ad. So just sit back and listen for a second, then we'll talk a little bit more about what today is going to entail.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of your families, or your children. Asking you to deploy, patrol, stay on watch, on point. Asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to bring you all the way home, to keep you secure, to have your back, for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs do whatever it takes to help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Find out how you can help at findwwp.org.
And that is for the Wounded Warrior Project. It is designed to help, of course, the wounded warriors coming back from just protecting the country. And today is Independence Day for the U.S. It is a important day, obviously. And so we are trying to raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project to support all of those that continue to help us retain our independence over especially very turbulent times. And we know that a lot of you guys are, of course, affected by COVID and all the other stuff going on in the world. And so if you can't donate, that is perfectly fine. We are glad to have you here. We're glad to have you asking questions. Same rules for Jedi Academy apply as always. Start off your questions with the word question. I will grab them. Nightbot is acting a little funky this morning, which is not the right time to have that happen, Nightbot. I'm just going to throw that out there. This is not the correct time for that, but in any case, go ahead and get your questions in there. I'll be collecting them. Sorry if I miss it, because if I'm collecting them manually, I think Nightbot is working now. So if I'm collecting them manually, it might be a little delay, but we will get that. And make sure that you are getting those questions in. And in the description of the YouTube video, plus now that Nightbot is working, it should be pumped into the chat. There will be a link to the Tiltify campaign, and when you guys donate, it'll increase that bar up at the top until we hit 1,000 and maybe even higher. So whatever you guys are able to donate for the Wounded Warrior Project, please do so. We always appreciate it. There is a reward on there, by the way. If you donate $10, you can ask a question, and your question gets skipped to the front of the line. So you can ask questions in the chat, but if you donate the $10 and pick that reward, you get your priority question answered. So exactly, just right up to the top. So there we go. Nightbot is now working, and I have to do something, Heinzie. So you had your interaction with.
Hey, this is your show, bro.
I
do
know.
untold.
I know, but you know, yesterday you had Ranger on, right? And you saw that
did I?
Ranger is a master of voices, right? He does all kinds of voices.
Yeah.
If you've ever heard me do voices, they usually either turn into an Indian accent or a pirate or some weird combination of the two. Like that's pretty much all I have.
Or an Indian pirate.
Or an Indian pirate, yeah. The Indian pirate has made an appearance before. So, as part of that, I had to try something here. And, I needed to... I wanted to give you a personal message. But sure. I am not good with voices. So, I had to enlist some help, right?
Bring it.
So I hope you're ready. Here you go.
I'm ready.
Listen here, you muppet. First off, you don't invite me to get drunk. Second, you get Ranger drunk and make me run Jedi Academy solo. Third, you don't give him Vegemite to help him with the hangover so he can be awake. And fourth, I saw you preload Galactic Legend Ray yesterday. On your bike. Tell your story walking.
I had to enlist some help for that.
Dude, that's brilliant. I love it. That is magnificent. Oh, man. Okay. Shots fired. I'll remember that for next time, dude. There'll be something coming back your way next week, brother. Don't you worry about that.
I would expect nothing less.
Man, it's classic. Hey, can I give a quick shout out to everyone that's in chat? Do you mind if I
no, go for it.
Let's give you a quick shout out because these guys have joined us on the 4th of July. Firstly, from me to you guys, happy 4th of July. From down under. Okay, guys. So I'm going to start with that. Nathan H is here. Welcome, bro. Skewers, RSG Pickle Time. Welcome. Ranger's still dead, we think. He's dead. We don't know where he is, let's be honest. DPK's here. Welcome, man. Always good to have you here. Yuda, welcome. Aramal. What the hell is Aramal doing here? How did he get a ticket? Foreigner, welcome, my friend. Ugway, the purest green, welcome. Holy crap, we've got bloody DPK in the house. Look out. We've also got, let's see here. We've got Plasma. Welcome, my friend. Good to have you here. Rooster, what's up, Skewers? I'm not a skewer, but yeah, what's up, brother? Love you, man. Sty, welcome. Ranger is down. Ranger is down. Perfect. Yes, absolutely he is. Can someone find him for us? That'd be great. Elliot's here. What the hell is Rambam doing here?
Not like you're good anyways, man.
Fair point, man. Let's move on. Elliot, thank you so much. Superstar Aldous, you're an absolute legend, man. Revenator, welcome, my friend. Vormax is here. Is it Tylo or Tilo Mad? Welcome. What's up, people? Good to have you here as well. Ray Rock, absolute superstar, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Axel is here. Happy Miracle Day. Nice work, brother. Look out. We've got Paul in chat as well. Hello there. It's brilliant. So, dude, I'll pass it to you. I've talked enough crap for a minute. All yours.
For a minute, it's been all night, Heinzie. It's been all freaking night.
I resemble that remark. I'm not going to lie.
That Muppet Heinzie never shuts up.
Who let him in here?
If you don't want me to join, you should probably change the link to voice and just like.
And that was the voice of Rambam. Say hi to the people's Rambam.
What's going on, Skewers? How's everybody doing? Happy 4th of July. What better way to wake up than PAX?
That's what gets my blood flowing in the morning.
I immediately logged in. I was like, oh, you know what I want to spend on 4th of July? I want to spend like $100 on PAX. Yeah. TG speaking to me.
Yeah, it's definitely right down your alley, brother. It's right down your alley. It's crazy.
Now if they had a pack of Vegemite, Heinzie would be all over that.
Hey, dude, my car, the axles on my car, they're a bit squeaky, man. They come in pretty handy right now.
And on that note, let's introduce the other voice here. We have DPK, Deadpool Kyle here. How are you, DPK?
I'm barely awake.
Well, we are glad to have you here, nonetheless. Is that Lady Pool? Hi, Lady Pool.
Lady Pool.
The truth.
She's getting her own water.
Get her some water. Come on, man. Put in. Seriously, make an effort. Jesus.
The true master of that household has made an appearance. That's all we got to say.
Love you, lady.
I don't know who else is there because I can't see anybody. I don't have my glasses on. So.
Actually, can we boot DPK off and bring Lady Pool on? That'd be awesome.
I have asked DPK this like every time he's been on. Just like, no DPK, just bring on Lady Pool. It makes it easier.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, DPK's got some sex appeal, don't get me wrong, but I tell you what, Lady Pool in that seat, hey, look out, man.
I mean, here's some advice. Can we not bring on Heinzie and just bring on Gridden?
We can bring on Grid too, but we counter Heinzie with other forms of entertainment. And speaking of which, we have the local Brit on right now. Nev, are you with us?
Crikey, mate.
Shit.
Yes, I am.
There we go.
I'm here. I'm here to counter the Heinzie.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Dude.
The opposite ends of the earth we have now.
Oh man,
Sorry, I'm running late. I had to get coffee. You know, he drinks his warm beer, and you know I have to have my coffee.
You drink warm beer. You're the pom, bro. Mine's on ice. What are you talking about?
Judging by last night, no, you got completely trashed there, Heinz. You just saying.
Yeah, I did. It was fun. Where the hell's Ranger? I think he's dead. Can someone check on him, please? Can you have his number? Can you ring him?
I messaged him this morning and I didn't get a response.
Yeah,
no, Rangers. Rangers.
Everyone's enjoying Treason Day too much.
Yeah, we wrecked him hard. We wrecked him hard.
And yet you are living in said treasonous country. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
All right. So, once again, this is a special Jedi Academy. If you guys haven't noticed already, we are raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. The bar is up at the top. If we hit that 1,000 goal before the end of the 11 o'clock hour, so before 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, we will go one additional hour with Jedi Academy. You guys can donate by the links that are being posted by Nightbot in the chat or in the description of the video. Every dollar matters, so whatever you guys are able to donate is always appreciated. But if you donate $10, there is a reward there that gets your question moved to the top of the line. And for all of you guys in chat, you don't have to donate to have your questions answered. Just like always, put the word question at the start of your question. When you put it in the chat, Nightbot will pick it up and I will ask it to the panel. So make sure you guys do that. The benefit of donating the $10, you don't have to put the word question in front of your question. Don't you just wish you could do that? So $10 to the Wounded Warrior Project. You don't have to start your question with the word question. Just seems like a win-win for everyone in that situation. All right. So get those questions in. We'll just go around the corn here. I'll start with Heinzie. It's been kind of a quiet week, right? We know what they're doing. They're working on the coding. They have the galactic challenges kind of in their sight. So just your overall thoughts on this past week, being quiet with the holiday in the U.S. primarily, and they are kind of in the U.S. and California and all that. So given all of that, your thoughts on this past week?
Man, I think they're making it rain right now, man. They're just sitting back this weekend going, hey, PAX, let's go. Let's bring it. Yeah, man, it is a quiet week. It is a good thing. Not too much drama. There's been a few things kicking around. You know, there's been obviously another little post that came up the other day again about a potential cheater that they know about, that they're working on. They're fully aware of him. I did see that one. But overall, it's been pretty quiet. Obviously, territory wars, we've all been occupied with that the last few days. But yeah, nothing really from the forums too much that we've heard about. But that's always a good thing, man. But no fire from content creators. That can't be a bad thing either.
That is true. That is true. It has been kind of light on the game is dying front of videos. Yeah, yeah. Nev, what are your thoughts on this past week?
My thoughts have it's been quiet. With the exception of GAC, it has been relatively stagnant. There's been no news. There's been no announcements, other than the post on the forum regarding the Google Play issues, which were resolved within roughly 48 hours of the initial post going up on the forum. That there's been very, very little news. There's been very little chatter. We don't really count random posts by random users as news or anything like that. But hey, they're probably just keeping their heads down, wondering, what abstract post to put on the forum next in order to inform us, in order to misinform us. So yeah, let's just wait for this galactic thingy, and I don't know. Let's just get that out of the way. I really don't care about any of that at the moment. I'm so one-track mind regarding GAC that I just don't give a rat's ass about anything else that goes on in this game except for GAC right now.
I mean, I don't blame you. TB is kind of difficult for a lot of people, right? Just the requirements and everything. So TB is a little bit difficult. GAC is the only thing kind of scaled to your level at the time. So I can definitely see that. Rambam, what are your thoughts on this past week?
Where's the Mace Windu rework? There's not much going on. There's nothing going on in the game. There's nothing going on. No, it's same old, same old. There's GAC. That's about all we really have to look forward to. And then you have territory battles, end of territory wars, and that's it. So
I don't know.
It's been quiet. I don't know if I like the quiet. I mean, I would like some kind of announcement from CG at some point, but who knows?
Yeah,
it did take us 3 months to even get a road ahead. So
that is true.
Who knows when we're going to hear from CG?
3 months, more like 6.
Well,
very true.
Well,
we
the other thing
Legends in that time frame, so that counted, right?
Yeah.
No.
So there is. I don't know if you caught the Wednesday night stream, Ram Bam, but my guess was that Clone Wars Chewie was the character of the month because there is a Mace Windu rework coming this month.
I had that same thought when I did my video. I had that same exact thought. I was like, I think Clone Wars Chewie means Galactic Republic Jedi reworks, i.e. Mace Windu. Just saying, just throwing it out there. So me and Heinze were going to come out on top because we have a
just look at
Mace
my
Windu.
British tea that you couldn't afford to pay tax on. Mace Windu. No.
Oh, is that the same tea that we threw down in the Boston Harbor?
Because you didn't pay your taxes. I'm looking at the tea leaves, and for you,
your taxes are too high, dude.
They're saying get
That's
lost.
why we have Mace.
They're saying you couldn't be bothered to pay 5% taxes on tea. So yeah, no Mace Windu.
Who wants to pay taxes on tea? I'd rather pay taxes on Vegemite.
I love. Look, I mean, I'm at the end of the day, I'm really interested in hearing from Ram Bam about Mace.
Not like you're good anyways.
Fair point. Okay, man, no problem. Yeah,
Thank you, Heinze.
Yeah.
You're gonna get rid of that shit when he gets a rework. You're gonna get rid of it.
Gonna be for a while. Gonna be hitting that button for a while, bro.
We have more people in chat that we can shout out here. Really quick. So shout out to ObiJohn72, who is now in the chat. Welcome, happy 4th from a palm in Liverpool. Thank you very much.
Scouser. Oh.
Toyota Canada is here, the mod extraordinaire for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. How are you doing, Toyota? Ray Rock is here.
How is he not a mod for you guys?
He's a Discord mod for everybody.
I know. Yeah.
He's a mod for everybody.
We're too small time for Toyota. It's fine.
He probably wants a break.
He probably does.
We have all this.
He was telling me how many servers he mods the other day. I was like, God, dude, how do you have time for all that?
Glutton for punishment.
It's true. We have all this Sandfly here. We have Rico here. How you doing, Rico? Waffle Dolphin is here. Saying, good morning, everyone. I knew Ranger wouldn't make it to Jedi Academy this morning.
I killed him. I think I killed him. I really do. He went hard. And just guys, when he does pop in at some point, please remind him that the Gridsy session last night, Grid had a full clear. Of course, we had Fulbright with us. He had a full clear. I got a full clear. Ranger did not get a full clear. He's the only one that didn't. So please feel free to remind him about that when you get a second.
Dart Jar Jar is here. Good morning.
You know what I'd like to remind you, though, is that you preloaded Ray.
No, twice. I didn't. That sucked.
Sorry, Heinze, you say you got a full clear?
We tried Vader and it didn't work, but we did get a full clear, yes.
Did you get the win, though?
I don't know yet. Hasn't attacked me yet. Yeah.
So, welcome. Helenix is in chat. How you doing, Helenix? What else, 73? Ronan Zai is here. So, happy 4th to all my fellow treasonous heroes. That is correct, isn't it, Nev?
Yes, treason!
We are the treasonous heroes. So, before we do a couple of clips here, and again, keep your questions coming in, guys. Same as normal. Start your question with the word question, so Nightbot picks it up, and I will cue them up. You can also donate. Holy. Dal Zuba just donated $50 to the Tiltify.
Bang.
Awesome.
Great job.
Bam.
Thank you, Dal Zuba. That puts us at 872 out of our 1,000 goal. And if we hit the 1,000, we will be going for an additional 1 hour of Jedi Academy. So get your questions in. Remember, start it with the word question. Nightbot will pick it up. before we do some of the audio clips and then jump into the questions, DPK, we were just talking about the Clone Wars Chewie being the character of the month. What do you think actually the character of the month may represent for this? Sometimes we've seen that it doesn't have anything to do with anything, right? So what do you think it has? What do you think?
I think it's their white flag, and they're just trying to award us more Chewie shards. I hope Mace gets good. I hope Mace gets good because he was never great. He was great in the movies, but not in the game. Sorry.
So here's
had to be said,
misconception because everybody seems to think that when I say make Mace great again, that I'm inferring that he was actually great in game. I never said that it make Mace great again in game. I just said make Mace great again because he was great in canon.
Well, if you're gonna come up with a catchy slogan, I mean, at least make it make sense.
Yeah,
it does make sense. Was he or was he not
No.
great in canon?
I've got.
Absolutely. I loved the book Shatterpoint. That was a great book.
It was a very good book.
In the movies, he's great. In the books, he's great. In the game, he is.
No,
I don't think anybody's arguing with you, Heinz. Although I was able to make him hit for almost 100K with Jedi Luke and Hermit Yoda and what. So
he was.
Well, if you
great
throw Cam in there, I'm sure he hits even harder.
He was great for one
I mean, if I could ever unlock Cam, maybe I could test that.
He is.
I mean, whose fault
They make it so difficult to unlock Cam. It's not even.
Oh God, yeah, I've tried that mission a handful of times. It's so hard.
Still,
and I still haven't remodded.
Isaac, you still preload. Just saying.
You know what your thing could be for Mace? It would be Mace, make Mace meta, and it just every time, just And
there you go. See, why didn't you just talk to Finn earlier, Ram Bam?
What do we need with Mace?
MMGA has that kind of ring to it again.
Oh, we got another $10 donation into the Tiltify, or $15. Awesome. Sorry, $15 donation from Lee Boca J for $15. Says no question, but just good job, guys. Happy 4th, and may the Force be with you. So thank you very much.
May the Force be with you, sir.
And I will read all the donations and everything here in a second. Before we get into that, let me run a quick kind of promo for the Wounded Warrior Project. And if you guys can, please take a second, use the links that are in the chat, use the link down in the description, head over to the Tiltify page and donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Here's kind of a quick promo for the Wounded Warrior Project.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, of your families, or your children. Asking you to deploy, patrol, stay on watch, on point. Asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to bring you all the way home, to keep you secure, to have your back, for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs do whatever it takes to help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Find out how you can help at findwwp.org.
And there you go. That is for the Wounded Warrior Project. So if you guys can go there and donate, you can donate $10. It does get your question read on the stream. So please head over there and do that if you can do it, of course. Really quick. So we had the $1,000 set here. The first 250 actually came from last year's campaign. If you guys remember, we did the campaign for them. We raised $200 from you guys for that. We added $50, put it into this Tiltify. So that is the first 250 from Skewer Nation from 2019. The next donation was from Maz Kanata for $300 from Maz Kanata. So shout out to Maz Kanata with a message of hope everyone has a happy 4th. And she is in the chat. So let's give a quick MK in chat for Maz Kanata. That is a
We love you,
donation.
Maz. You're amazing.
We do love Maz. And so MK.
She's an amazing woman.
And okay, I'm gonna get to that in a second. But MK in chat for Maz, she asked a question, but we just got a $50 donation from Heinzie, who wrote, Mace is, and that was the name. Once again, the donator was Mace is $50. Thank you very much, Heinzie. That puts us at a total of 937 out of our goal for 1,000. So thank you very much for that,
63 more dollars, guys.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Heinzie, you're a legend, man.
No, I'm not a legend. Actually, I do. If you can give me a second, I'm sorry, man. I do have an announcement to make. We threw it out last night. Mars threw that donation out. I think when Ranger was getting smashed last night, you know, that guy who didn't make it today because he can't back it up. Remember that guy? We did throw it out there that we said, look, if we get $100 in the stream today when we start. There's that, that song that I've got, that song that I love a lot, that freaking preload song. Remember that song? It's crap. I did say that if we got $100 today, I would actually sing that live, which is something I've never done. So at some point, I will need to do that. I'm going to have to own up to that at some point. But you know what, guys?
Friend.
Yes, that song, you know the one. So you know what, guys? I'm going to save it, right? I'm going to save it. We got how much we got left?
I saw him do it once again.
We need $63 to finish the 1,000.
$63. Okay, $63. Okay, $63. Get it over 63. Come on, guys. Come on, get in there.
Guys, let's get Heinzie to sing live on stream.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Let's do it, guys.
But I'm not going to do it until we hit the 1,000. Come on, let's get over the target. Let's get this done. Come on, guys. Let's get serious. $63 left. Let's get it done. Let's go. I'll sing that stupid song. All right? There you go.
There you go. All right. So there is more on the line. You know what? I really should add it as a milestone on Tiltify. Heinzie singing that song to hit that 1,000.
Yep, do it. I'll put my hand up. Balls out. Let's do it. Pickles out.
I'm going to add that while we're going on here. And as I'm doing that, quick shout out to the rest of the donators, by the way, because Maz had a question. So I'll ask Heinzie, I'll ask you this question after I read out all the other donations. Brad, I know during your stream yesterday, donated. He donated $100 to the campaign.
He's a star. Yep, and
said for our brothers and sisters. So thank you very much for that, Brad. Yoda Force, holy crap. Okay, Dank 357 just came in with a $50 donation. No question, just $50 donation. We are now at 987 out of the 1,000. $13 more until Heinzie has to sing that preload song live.
Isn't that like 2 cups of coffee in the US or something? Come on.
Okay, so then we had Mr. Yoda Force. Mr. Yoda Force just donated $100 during your stream.
Oh, there we go. We're over.
Bang.
Jason Hummel just donated $100 to the campaign. Let's get a JH in chat.
Where's that preload song, Heinzie?
Actually, let's just get everyone that donated 100 or more. We did the MK for Maz. We have JH for Jason Hummel. We have YF for Yoda Force. We have just the single B for Brad, all donating $100 or more to the campaign.
Well done.
Let's go ahead and get that in for everyone. JH, YF, and B for Jason Hummel.
Oh, we got Clash in here too.
And Brad. Yep, we have Clash here. Say hi to the People's Clash. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute somewhere.
That better?
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
How are you doing?
You guys are already like rolling 30 minutes in.
I know, and we've already now had to commit to an extra hour of Jedi Academy.
That makes up for Ranger not being here.
It's true. Maze and Blue donating $25 to the campaign. And then Fort Mort 4111 donated another $10. Said, salute to those that serve. We love and appreciate you. By the way, why and how is Heinzie still standing?
You know why I'm still standing? Mind you, okay, so let's go. So we've had a full Gridsy session. Haven't been to sleep yet. We did a 2-hour stream. while we're waiting for this today. I got hit with about 4 or 5 beer smashes midstream, and I can still back it up because I ain't Ranger. It's pretty simple. Really.
See, the reason why Australians can hold their liquor is because they're descended from Britons, you see.
Yeah, but we're better. We're evolved.
I was gonna say,
But Americans are
Ranger's
descended
the
from
only
Britons too.
Ranger's the only Irishman that's apparently not strong with the Irish in him.
Yeah. Whack. He was letting me know about it last night, though. Let's be clear. He was up and about. He was having a good time. But yeah,
Well,
if someone has the number for Ranger, please ring him. We're concerned for his health and well-being.
Make sure
Let
he's not
him
in a-
sleep. Don't be ringing him.
Make sure he's not in a coma.
No, ring him. Screw this. If you go up anyway, you got to sleep. Ring him.
All right, so Aldous Sandfly yesterday donated $50 and said, keep up the awesome work. So thank you very much, Aldous. Nobunaga, aka Nobunga, donated $20. Said, thank you very much to all the soldiers, vets, and their families. The freedoms we enjoy today are born from your sacrifices. Mahalo nui loa. So thank you very much, Kono Nobunaga. Jackson Tucker, that's Epileptic Nose, right?
Yeah, Jackson is a star. Yes.
So he donated $2, said, I know it's not enough, guys, but I hope this amount helps the cause. And the answer is yes. Every dollar that is donated definitely helps the cause. And we know, of course, this is a difficult time with everything going on. So even if you can spare $2, we appreciate it. And it's not like we're not going to answer your questions. You still ask the questions in the chat. We'll get to that here in a second. I know we're about 30 minutes in and haven't asked the question yet, but we will. So thank you very much to Epileptic Nose. Dalzuba gave the $50 to start this off. Lee Boca Jade then gave $15 and no question. Good job, guys. Happy 4th, and may the 4th be with you. Then Heinze with the $50, and of course, Mace is And then we had Dink, $357.
The shake of his head, Rambam's enough, man. I could do it again.
Mace is...
Bet you won't.
There
You reckon? Okay, all right. Okay.
One more time. All right. Then we had Dank, $357 with the $50 donation. Jason Hommel had the $100. Maze and Blue with the $25. Four more with 41111 with $10. And just now, Hellenix with another $10 said, Happy Independence Day from your favorite shamelessly self-promoting Greek American SWGOH YouTuber whose name begins with an H and ends with an X that isn't named Horsebox. Sorry, I couldn't donate more. This is a very worthy charity and one I deeply respect. Awesome work as always, RSG. And it's not just RSG, it's everyone on the panel that agreed to kind of help raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project. So thank you very much. And then Asuka Meow coming in with $50.
Meow.
And she wrote, great group, great cause. Don't turn meter load, Heinze. No Ranger. LOL. PS. Great stream last night, Heinze.
Oh, I love you, Meow. I love you. See, I'll give you the love, Meow.
Now that we've completely smashed that goal,
yes.
No,
was
that live rendition of Preload?
Yeah. I was going to rip it out when you guys are ready. I didn't want to cut in from our
man. No, we're always ready.
Do you want to prepare for it? Let's get through some questions here, because we are supposed to be a question and answer stream. Let's get some questions here. You know what?
Oh, really?
Okay, if you want, Heinze, this is going to be our special treat as we convert into our extra hour.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we'll do this at noon Eastern time as we head into our special hour. You can do your song. That'll be our lead-in. That work?
I'll rip it out when you tell me, brother.
Okay. So we will have the question for you here soon. Let's go ahead and get into the...
Wait, sorry. You just said you'll whip it out when he tells you to? Is that what you...
Heinze and I have that.
That's what I heard.
It's fine.
Man.
That's what I heard.
You've been doing that for years, brother.
Oh my god. You guys are having too much fun now. $20 donation from Mace is still... We got a $20 donation from Mace is still...
Oh my god, he made it!
Oh shit!
Gridsy!
It's Gridden!
And we have the Gridsy here.
Hello.
That's it? Hey, you're awake.
Man, he's alive?
You're awake. Ranger is not.
ASMR Gridden.
Yeah.
I am greater than Ranger.
Yes.
Ranger has not...
I got a full clear and I made it here.
This is going to be the theme of like the entire weekend now. Or weekend. It's going to be like the whole month. It's going to be fun.
Remind him. We all cleared he didn't.
All right.
Just remember that.
So let's get to the first question here, as we've completely crushed this goal of $1,000, and we're at $1,202 already. So you guys are awesome.
Keep it coming.
Yep, keep them coming. We are continuing to raise money. We'll have to figure out something else to maybe add if we hit 1,500. We have to think of a milestone or something at 1,500. But first question here was from Maz Kanata with the donation she first made. And Heinzie, I'll let you answer this question.
Serious.
So her question: can a Relic 7 Jedi Luke and a Relic 5 Shaak Ti be used together on some team? I don't know what to do with either of them.
I've just gotten mine at Relic 5 at the moment. I've just started playing with him, to be honest. I haven't really, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played with him enough yet with Jedi Luke to really work out what he can and can't do. It's tricky because he just doesn't have the synergy anywhere. That's the problem. I mean, he hasn't got a good fit where you go, okay, you know he's going to slot in with this lineup. So, yeah.
You got a Relic 7 mace. You can make it work.
I can help you with that. I can help you with that one.
Go for it, Clash.
Thanks, Clash.
You can absolutely use a Relic 7 Jedi Luke and a Relic 5 Shaak Ti. I think it was Kiwai, or I don't know how you say his name. He has that video with him as leader against Galactic Legend Rey, and Shaak Ti is definitely in that group. It also requires gas and a couple others, but you can certainly use that on offense. On defense, I'll have a video out in a couple days, and it's one of the sneakiest defenses I think I've ever seen that we came up with. But it's Jedi Luke, leader, Shaak Ti, and then the sort of clone trio that's Rex, Fives, and Echo, and you get it'll be one of the cooler videos we've done, because it is like there's just no good way to beat it without
it makes sense. Because you'll get the Rex laid up and running nice and quick as well, because you'll slow him right down with Jedi Luke.
You get him up and running, which gives Shaak Ti turn meter, which then gives Luke full turn meter. You've got him super slow, but it doesn't matter. You've now got like 5 ways to gain turn meter, and you've basically stalled the other side out at 175 speed max, or whatever however slow your Luke is.
And then chuck some stuns in there as well.
Yeah, it's one of those like throw your phone type of defenses. So that's one way if you're looking for something to trip people up.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. I'll have fun with that. Just write it all down.
And we will. I know this was a Jedi question, so I know there is a question that should go to Adastra. She's not here. Hopefully she'll be able to join us, but we will ask her again that as well. But yep, Clash is right. And really quick, because I wanted to ask a follow-up question for you on that, Clash. We got a $10 donation from Ewok Gliders in Space, and just put comment of soon TM. So thank you for the $10 donation there. We're at 1212 right now in the donations out of the 1,000. So thank you very much.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
That name always, I have to sing that one. Ewok Gliders in Space has to be just sung. Ewok Gliders in Space. Okay. So follow-up question to you, Clash. With putting like a Rex and stuff on that team, right, for purposes of like a GAC, how do you then deal with gas, or just kind of the separation? Because now you're pulling Rex off of that team. How do you balance out the 501st and that Jedi Luke team?
Yeah, so a couple options. Some people have JKL and gas together to counter Rey on offense. There's ways you can do that, or a lot of times I'll use my gas and arc on offense, and that'll let me like solo a Night Sister team or something like that. That there's definitely ways you can use gas in other comps or by himself, depending on how your roster is built.
Okay, there you go. Let's see. So next question, we will go to DPK. So DPK, question from Elliot Worsfold, and his question is: are the new celebration bundles goods deals, or are they, like Mobile Gamer would say, trash?
If you want my honest opinion, I logged in. I didn't even look at the packs. I went straight to GAC, and I was like, all right, I'm done for the day, and put it down. I lost by a single point, which is what it is. But let me pull up the game real quick and see these
While you check it out,
packs.
can I jump in on that? Because I saw the packs and I actually got one or two of them. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, you whale, you.
I did get them because if you're farming for, say, Galactic Legend Ray, or if you're going after Jedi Luke, you know, they're finisher packs, a lot of them, you know, and the Gear 13 finishers are just nasty to farm. So if you are a spender, and I know many people are free to play, good on you guys. You are superstars. I can't do that. That's just me. But yeah, I certainly did because the finishers are hard to get and acquire. They're good if you're close to getting over the line to be able to farm those Galactic Legends or Jedi Luke.
Okay. Let's see. Next question for Nev. Darth Scion 1972. His question is anyone excited about the road ahead? I guess I've grown tired of hearing negativity every time CG does something new. It may or may not be what everyone wants, but it's content for all players. So what are your thoughts on the road ahead, Nev?
Well, I mean, objectively, the road ahead delivered. Subjectively, I was unsatisfied with the content of the post. So objectively, they said they were going to give it to us. They gave it to us. They put some information in it. Subjectively, the information could have been given to us the previous month because it was very, you know, abstract. So not really, more neutral really than positive or negative. So yeah, I tried to remain kind of being as diplomatic as possible. So I am looking forward to more information, but when that information comes, one does not know.
I think my 7-year-old could write a longer road ahead than they did. Just saying.
It's true. And I mentioned this, and I don't know if you went back and looked and stuff, Nev, and I mentioned this on Wednesday and in one of the
no. I saw good and bad.
Yeah. So what did you think about the way? And this may be just a communication thing, right? There's obviously a difference in style of communication. Really quick, $20 donation from Anonymous to the Wounded Warrior Project. So thank you very much to Anonymous. And let me just see if they wrote a message here really quick before I ask Nev. Just said happy 4th. So thank you very much to Anonymous. But yeah, so what do you think about Top Hat style versus Carry style? And is the community kind of transitioning from that, or are they still kind of expecting Carry despite the fact that Top Hat is making these posts?
Well, it's the thing. There's the thing with the styles is Top Hat's management style is completely different to Carrie's management style. Now, Carrie got promoted to that top tier position and was able to function within that role, and she carried herself quite well. We didn't always like what she said, but looking back on her time in that position, we appreciate what we're missing. We do appreciate what we're missing simply because it's sometimes she would say things that would be criticized and we would be critical of her, but she said things, she communicated quite regularly, and Top Hat is not like that. Now, if that's the way that Top Hat is going to conduct himself moving forward, it doesn't bode well for us as a community, because there's very little for us to criticize him on. There are methods that are definitely more effective from other development companies regarding other games. Paul pointed this out recently regarding the roadmap that was presented to the Fallout 76 community. Very, very comprehensive, very graphic intensive, explained what they're going to do, when they're going to do it. I mean, I did point out to him that, a development company can, for all intents and purposes, say, hey, we're going to do this over the next year and then not deliver. But at least what Bethesda did regarding their roadmap was they said, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. So you've actually got something legitimate that you can look at and go, right, well, we'll get back to you in a year and see if you've actually delivered what you said you're going to deliver. that there isn't really any of that with CG. And when they say they're going to deliver something, it's always parentheses with subject to change, and they do seem to fall back on that subject to change quite a lot. So yeah, I'm not enamored by Top Hat's management style at all. I think that although I think that he's fallen into that position by default, I don't believe that's his true position, because he does have Mark Dixon. Oh God, it's not Dixon, is it?
Dickinson.
Dickinson.
Well, the guy doesn't speak to the community, so it's very difficult
he
to
posts
remember the
pictures on
gentleman's name.
On his Twitter, punny.
So yeah, so I think I don't think it's entirely CG Top Hat's fault. He's not supposed to be the person in the carry role. He's just fallen into that role by default because the person immediately above him isn't doing what he's supposed to do, which is hire or employ somebody to do what Carrie did. So I would definitely agree with you, though, that regarding the way that Top Hat puts out the material and informs us or misinforms us, as is more the point. It's not the same as Carrie, and this is why lots of us this is why we miss Carrie. Bungie got one hell of a good deal when Carrie left, and they got their meat hooks into her, didn't they? Really?
Yeah. That is true. All right, let's see. First off, couple things. We did expand the goal to 1,500. Toyota Canada in chat has put up for the 1,500 goal. If we hit that, he will allow me to pick a crap Zeta for him to apply onto his roster. So if we hit that 1,500 mark, I will pick a crap Zeta for Toyota Canada. And Toyota Canada, I can tell you right now what it's going to be. And you may consider it crap. A lot of people consider it crap. I have had a lot of fun with it. It is 99% chance that it's going to be Rose Tico Zeta. And
Yes.
I have had a ton of fun. I am saying this because I have it. I use it. Most people think it's crap. I have fun with Rose Tico. I'm just telling you right now, it is more likely than not going to be Rose Tico. Just giving you the heads up right now.
It's crap.
Will you pull the Afro wig out as well, brother, if we hit 1,500? Come on.
Sure. If we hit 1,500, I will put on the Bob Ross wig. Yep.
Come on, guys. Keep it rolling. Come on.
Okay. So, from the Tiltify, we did have some other questions being asked. So first one, really quick, and then we'll get back into the order. So, Fort Mort asked, how and why is Heinze still standing? More beer, salute to those that serve. Heinze, how are you still standing?
Because I'm not Ranger. We've talked about this, man. Seriously, I'm hardcore. I'm Australian, and we full cleared. Grid full cleared.
And he's not Australian.
I know.
And he has a cat on his computer.
Yeah, it's, it's just, seriously, there's Sable. Sable's a superstar. Nice work, Sable.
That's why we watch Grid.
Even Sable's more hardcore than Ranger right now, let's be honest. I mean, come on. Even Sable turned up. Jesus. Come on.
Wow.
Ranger. Dude.
Wow.
Wake up, brother. Come on, man.
Ranger's going to watch the replay of this, and he's going to be like, oh, Heinze.
That's all right. Hey, no, Ranger's already put his hand up. It's his birthday next week. And apparently the Gridsy session's on next week as well, Friday night. And Ranger's joining us again. He's going to back it up. Hopefully, he might actually, be out of the hospital and intensive care by then to join us. It'll be fun.
Then the next question was for
The
Ned. Go ahead.
United States is almost as old as him now.
That brings a lot of perspective to when Ranger says he fought for our country. I mean, he fought for our independence. I mean, that's
He was in the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, he was. Damn.
He was buddies with George Washington,
Muskets at the ready.
along with all the rock stars back then.
All right. We had a Tiltify question come in for Nev. So Nev, the question to you, What colored coat should be burned on this great day? A red coat, perhaps?
Oh.
And that was from Hellenix. Your response.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I mean, you can burn something if you like, but I thought you didn't like burning things, and unless they're statues of elks.
Or stores.
Oh wow.
It's just funny because he lives here. I'm just gonna. Nev is here. He's like.
If you want to save the clothing, just go throw some tea in the harbor instead.
Yeah, because tea tastes horrible. Coffee's better. Coffee's much better.
Warm beer is crap.
You should know. You drink it all the time.
I don't drink warm beer.
Ooh.
I got ice, brother.
Okay.
See?
So let's go ahead and continue on with the questions here. So we're up to now DPK. No, we did DPK, Nev, so now we're up to Rambam. So Rambam, question to you from Ouchie. And Ouchie's question is, if you had to pick the tune of the month for SWGOH's last month before it gets closed down, wouldn't Clone Wars Chewie be it? # conspiracy theories.
No.
Yeah.
Clone Wars Chewie would not be it.
Yes.
What would be the one? Well, I'll ask you everyone kind of around the corner here.
In all seriousness, in all seriousness, because obviously you guys want me to say Mace Windu, and I want to say Mace Windu, but I mean, from a joke and a meme perspective, Clone Wars Chewie makes sense because when is the last time they gave us anything of meaning, anything even not of meaning, and they didn't include 3 Clone Wars Chewie shards? Even their first little joke way back when we're sorry about the inconvenience. Here's Clone Wars Chewie shards. They did it to themselves. So yeah, I don't think the game's ending, but it would be whatever the word is, iconic, ironic, I guess, ironic, to have Clone Wars Chewie be the login reward for the last month of the game.
What do you think, Grid? That noise make you think like you thought something else.
Oh no, I was yawning.
Sorry, I'm so boring, Grid.
Yeah, geez, dude, step it up.
Liven it up a little bit, Rambam. Come on, step it up.
Well, if
pep in the step.
If Heinzie would actually invite me to a Grizzly session, maybe I could actually liven it up a little bit.
Oh, dude! Look, we do have standards on the Grizzly session. To be fair, Rambam.
Well, if we got standards on the Grizzly session, then why the hell are you there?
Because it's my freaking show, bro. I'm like,
his name is in the session.
It's like default, brother. It's got my stupid logo on the front of it. What do you expect, man?
I've got your logo right behind me.
I'll get you. I know. I noticed that. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm really concerned as to why you have that. Like a lot. Do you like
having Heinzie behind you?
That's actually some real stalking.
Is that a surprise now? I love having Heinzie behind me.
There you go.
Hey, Grid, I've got you behind me too.
I'm out.
I will say, both of those are still better than if you had Soggy behind you. Because if you had that Biscuit Weasel picture behind you, that's the...
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah. We can do that. Hang on. Let's get Biscuit Weasel up here. Let's get Soggy up here. Hang on. Where's Soggy? There we go. Soggy.
There we go. See, that's the creepy one, right?
Hot tub Soggy. Holy crap. Hot time machine. Everyone should go back in time and enjoy that goodness.
Hot tub Biscuit Weasel. I mean, that's just...
Yeah. That's a movie right there.
It's something. Okay.
It's definitely something.
Yes, it's definitely something. All right, so let's get to Clash here. So Clash, question to you from TiloMad92. He said, what teams are you using Vader against in GAC?
I think that if you have it down, it's a really good Geo rate gun right now. But I think my biggest issue, and I just got him to Gear 12 yesterday. I got my Imperial Pro droid up to Gear 12, and I think I don't know if you need him Gear 13 or not, but I hear that make it a lot easier. So that's been the one that I've been working toward. I don't know, but what are you guys?
I don't face Galactic Legends, so my battles are usually just, I mean, I use it against a whole bunch of things, because once Vader is now one of my top attacking teams, just straight up. Like the EP Vader Thrawn team used to be kind of like a second or third tier one, right? You would kill some of like the mid-level defenses, like the Old Republic or something like that, right? Now he is actually one of the top tier offenses just because of the way that he generates his turn meter, all the bonus turns, the dots. I use him with EP lead. We did use him with Vader lead with Wampa before. That was fun just to get all the dots and everything going on that team. But he's pretty versatile if you're not facing Galactic Legends, to the point where like you can use him to, like, if you're questioning like what you want to use him against and where you want to use him. Some like we've used him, I'm trying to remember all the teams we used him against, but we have used him against bounty hunters pretty well. Bounty hunters, it works well. And then we had fun and used him against an Ewok team that was on defense.
I saw someone basically two-manned my Relic Bounty Hunters with just DV and Watt.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's nasty now, so he has a few options. Where do the rest of you guys use your Vaders?
Last night, I actually, the person I was going against is going for Galactic Legends Dre, so he's got all this Relic resistance, and I faced a Finn lead team with the Resistance boys and Pilot and Poe. And I went in with EP Vader and EP Vader, Tarkin, Sith Trooper, and someone else. And they took one turn, and the whole team was down. And I was like, "What?" I kind of just sat there and scratched my head. It was absolute annihilation. And like it wasn't even close. Like there wasn't a moment where I was about to lose a tune or anything. It just, they were there and then they were gone.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, anyone else? I mean, there seemed to be. Why are you ducking? Where did Heinzie go? I don't. That's just like full screen biscuit weasel. just full screen.
I think he walked off actually.
He just walked off with that in the background, huh? Ugh. Okay.
I mean, you got Ram Bam switching his background every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Just.
Mine's still something under EP. Mine's just Gear 12. I don't have all the Zetas, so mine's just sitting there until I get them up.
Yep. Okay.
I did chew through a bounty hunter squad with mine. They took one turn.
And that's what Clash was talking about too with his relics and like his relic bounty hunters. Yeah, Vader kind of eats them up right now. It's kind of ridiculous how good Vader has become with the rework. And then, yeah, of course, Galactic Legend Ray, I think, is the primary use for the high GP Galactic Legend owners, for sure. Because it helps you at least keep something else for offense that doesn't necessarily eat up your own Galactic Legend. So, okay. Let's go to the next question. Holy hell.
Alrighty, there we go.
We just got a $250 donation from Remember Jedi, and just with the comment of great cause. So RJ's in chat for Remember Jedi, $250 to the Wounded Warrior Project. Thank you very much. Remember.
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay.
Good job. Bang.
That is
Nice
awesome.
job. That's awesome.
$18, and then Finn's gonna get the wig on. Come on, guys. $18.
$18. I get the wig on, and
come on,
I get to pick the Zeta for Toyota Canada.
So close.
And then Remember Jedi asks a question in chat. So we'll get that question because technically could have picked the reward and got the question answered first. So Grid, you get to get the question from Remember Jeddah. The question is, with a tanky Watt, what is the best counter to a Grievous BB-8, B2, B1, and Watt team?
So depending on where you're at gear wise, it's not one to mess around with, and I've actually been victim to this last couple of days, last couple of GACs. Padme can still kind of work, but it's way more dicey with Watt specifically. It's not quite as safe. So I bump up from a Grievous to either, again, depending on where you're at roster wise. You can still use your Jedi Knight Revan teams if your Jolie is all relicked and everyone's, if they're assuming they're comparable in gear, right? If you got relicked up squads as well, Jedi Knight Revan is still going to do a solid job there. Darth Revan is still going to do fine if you got the squad surrounding him. And SLKR, I know we're getting into Galactic Legends there, but SLKR with, I think it's just Hux, maybe Hux and First Order Officer or something, can pull off a solo. Or just SLKR, I think, can do it by himself. So those are safe ones. But yeah, Watt just throws a wrench in there, and it can really screw up your team if they get away from it. If you're using like Padme, for example.
To be fair, SLKR can solo just about everything in the game.
True.
You know that if you had an ultimate SLKR.
Dude, I'm still beating everything, even without the ultimate. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
We just got an $18 donation from Anonymous.
Yes!
There we go.
With just the comment of wig.
Bang!
Wig.
Don the wig, Finn. Don
And
the wig.
Toyota's getting his SATA.
Get that wig out. Go, brother. Yes, that looks magnificent. Wow.
Oh my.
There we go.
There we go.
Like an Indian Bob Ross.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
right.
hot. That's hot.
Very nice.
We are
Looks like
going
something
to
out of
paint
GTA
a
5.
happy little tree here. And there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Every tree deserves an additional friend. So we're going to paint one here, but shh, don't tell everyone. It's a secret. Okay. There you go.
No, you got to do the rest of the show like that.
Yeah, I agree. You got to do it.
Yeah.
What, talking like
You
that?
had a $250 donation. Yes, you got to do the rest of the
That'll
show.
be the next milestone. How about that? We'll boost it to 2,000. If we get to 2,000, I will continue. I will do the entire additional hour with that. How about that? That's what we'll do. I'll put it up there right now. Okay.
Well,
so in the meantime, we have to try and keep some focus here. Okay. So next
that Indian was amazing, bro. That was great.
It was.
got the wig. Okay. So next question. Back up the top to Heinze. So
Sir, yes, sir.
So question from Vormax. Why does Bodhi Rook not have a ship in game? He was the pilot in Rogue One and that died in the grenade. Okay, I'll get to Zolov Zebra in one second. Zolov Zebra just donated to $20. So thank you, Zolov Zebra. And I will update the milestones here and I'll do that. But I'm afraid to put this as a milestone, but I said I would. So why does Bodhi Rook not have a ship in game? And why does Shore Trooper not have a grenade-like ability like he had in Rogue One?
At the end of the day, let's be honest. Whoever farmed Bodhi Rook, and I know there's some magnificent people out there that have farmed Bodhi Rook, he's still pretty, to be honest. At the end of the day, look, he probably needs a ship, but I mean, look, when it comes to ships, let's be honest, I'm a ship guy. I don't think Bodhi Rook getting a ship is a priority. I think we definitely need resistance tank. We need a first order tank to fill out the finalizer and the Radis. People have invested a lot into those capital ships, and to be fair, they're absolutely freaking useless without a tank ship on either. I'd be focusing on that well before Bodhi Rook.
Fleets suck. No one likes fleets.
Well, that went in a different answer direction altogether. So yeah.
Well,
all right. So, and Zolov Zebra, thank you again for the $20. I'm just doing a quick check if there was a question associated with that, so we can get that answered.
Good work, Zeke.
Nope, he just donated $20 and wrote wig, wig, wig.
I love it. So good.
Okay.
Come on. We want him speaking Indian, guys. You know the drill. Come on.
Yeah, the milestone is up there. If we hit the 2,000,
Yep.
I will do the entire additional hour with the accent. So it's there now.
Give us another taste, brother. Give us another taste.
No, now you have to wait. You got the taste earlier.
Oh!
It's YouTube, not Twitch, so you can go back and listen if you wanted to. I'm just throwing that out there. Twitch doesn't let you. YouTube does. So, hey, you got to keep them wanting more, Heinzie. All right. So
he doesn't know about that.
By the way.
By the way, I've decided that the official name is going to be Babu Ross. So the name is Babu Ross.
How many middle names do you have?
That's a secret. Eventually eventually that may come out.
That's what his character in GTA 5 is named.
All right. Next question here for DPK. So, question from Bill Buttlicker, aka William Buttlicker Esquire III. Question: now that Jedi Luke has been released, is it time for an Endor Leia and an Endor Han? I mean, we don't have enough Hans in the game.
Oh God. So I'm gonna say pass on the Han. We don't need a sixth Han. I do feel like we need a third Leia though. But
because the first two are so great, right?
They're amazing. Better than Mace.
Absolutely. They're great.
Better than Mace?
No, they're not.
I use Leia with Akbar.
My Gear 11 Leia could probably beat your Gear 13 Mace.
Yep.
No, it couldn't.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't.
Yeah, good. I want slave Leia, please.
Everybody wants slave Leia.
I mean, the fact that they didn't give us midriff Padme, like us as playable characters, midriff Padme, but they gave Geonosis territory battle midriff Padme, should show you that they're not going to give us slave Leia.
Ever.
Yeah.
Just a horrible tease.
Who here would not wail on that if slave Leia rocked in a pack? Show of hands. Who would not? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, you know it.
Because we're all dirty old men.
Yes, we are. Well, speak for yourself, man. You've got Scotty in the background behind you right now. So
right?
That's true.
You've got Biscuit Weasel in a hot tub behind you. You don't have any room to talk.
I just realized that after I said it. It's like,
He kind of wins that one, Heinzie. He kind of wins that one.
Oops.
Okay. And Clash has returned to a bunch of nonsense. So that.
It's always craziness. So sorry about that.
Yes. No, it's fine. But you come back to me wearing a wig. Who knows what the hell we're talking about? Just all kinds of fun. All right. So, next one. Question for Nev. So, Nathan H., his question, what First Order Zetas do you recommend? And we'll assume with and...
I asked him in chat which Zetas he has. He has both crew and lobsters.
Okay.
So I wanted to give a little bit of insight because I was talking with him in chat.
Gotcha.
But
you've already zated what needs to be zated, so I wouldn't bother with it. I wouldn't bother wasting any more Zetas.
I disagree. He's missing one.
What's he missing?
Hux. That Hux Zeta is awesome.
It is.
For what? For a slacker?
The question ends up being if you have...
You can toss him with regular Kylo crew. The whole non-turn meter game thing is crazy. Nerfs a lot of teams.
I mean, we'll go around because it sounds like we have different...
So it's a good defensive squad then, is it?
Mm-hmm.
First Order? With Hux and Sith Trooper it can be.
The Hux Zeta brings First Order to a whole different level. You can beat an EP with it on defense. you can beat with First Order. You can beat EP. You can beat JTR. It just absolutely nerfs a lot of turn meter teams.
And
Yeah,
completely
ruins the Ray Jedi
stifles
training
Ray.
counter. Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen
Ray-
people use it against CLS.
Does it add anything to? Does it add anything to? Not to him, but does it add anything to the capital ship as well? Because I suppose.
Well, yeah.
There is the capital ship there as well. So would it put? Does the Zeta add any extra power to the capital ship as well?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Well, then it's definitely useful for that because that capital ship needs all the power it can get because the First Order fleet, the regular ships, there's just not enough of them.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
I would say too, if you have Relic on your masked Kylo, that Zeta can be really nasty too, because when he starts recovering that protection, he becomes almost like unkillable if you're not careful, especially on the Hux team. The one that used to be good, but now I think with Hux and Sith Trooper that may not be good as much is the First Order Stormtrooper one, because he kind of falls off of that team with Hux and Sith Trooper, right? So Stormtrooper kind of used to be good. Still okay, not a great Zeta though. So that would be another part too. And yeah, then of course the big question, when you say First Order, we're assuming no Supreme Leader Kylo, because that kind of changes everything.
Yeah.
So, the 3 on Supreme Leader Kylo, right? 3 or 4? 3, right?
6.
6. Wow, God.
6 Zetas.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure they all have Zetas, like 6.
Yeah. Sorry, 6 Supreme Leader Kylo are all good. God damn, we're at the point where we have 6 Zetas on a character still.
Well, they're trying to put a crunch on the Zetas, and because we get them so fast now. I mean, I get one every like 8 days.
I wouldn't be surprised if they bring out a Zeta 2.0 soon.
Yeah.
Because of how fast like he said, we're getting Zetas. I'm getting them in like a week and a half, full Zetas.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
Well, we've got a level cap and relics 8 to 14 before they do a Zeta 2.0.
No, Nev, don't say that. Don't give them ideas.
Well, I'm not giving them ideas. They're not going to spend time making something new when they can simply do a quick script rewrite. A quick rescripting of the relics, and increase the relics from 1 to 7, from 8 to 14. They said when they first brought relics out that they could quite easily and quite comfortably move the relics from their initial rollout of 1 to 7 from 8 to 14. So it'll be a level cap or a relic increase before they do a Zeta 2.0, because a Zeta 2.0 would be a completely new thing in the game, and they're busy doing other things at the moment.
Well, think about this: the level they could literally probably just do the level cap, 5 levels, and relics would probably quadruple the power and everything behind it.
A level cap would give everybody something to do with their excess credits, because an 85 to 90 would easily be at least another 12 million credits.
I would have to be frugal with my credits to say, well, who's going to 90?
I've got 300 million credits. I'm not too worried.
I'm at like 130. I think I just.
You guys not buy mods ever?
Oh, when they're good.
I buy mods. I get shit mods because oh damn, we're on YouTube.
Have you heard Ranger before? I'm just gonna.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I get absolutely crap mods from the mod store every time. It's whatever. Farm mods every day, and I still get crap.
All right. Let's see. Next question for Rambam from Aramil, ANZGC. So, question from Aramil. What would you recommend as the first Zeta on a Shock T clones team?
Ooh. On a Shock T clones team. Damn, that's a tough one. I would.
It's not.
It is,
It's
but
really
it's not.
not.
Okay, so Shock T lead.
Just like, yep.
Shock
What?
T lead, obviously, but then you have 5 sacrifice.
100%.
Yeah, that's the first item before you even do Shock T lead.
Oh yeah.
You sure? Because
Oh, yeah.
hold on, what does Shock T lead
no.
do?
No.
I don't even remember what Shock T
It's
lead
not
do.
more important than 5s. It recovers 5%.
Oh,
health and
never mind.
protection when
Yeah,
they
Shock
attack
T
on a
lead I
turn.
thought was adding the speed. The speed
Nope.
is already inherent. Never
Yeah,
mind.
this
Yeah, then the fives wins. 5's sacrifice Vader.
The other thing too, focus on the clones and not so much on Shock T, because chances are you're working your way towards gas, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
any Zeta you
exactly.
put on the clones are going to help you with the gas team. The Shock T, we kind of had the question earlier from Maz too, right? Where you have like a Relic 5 Shock T, she doesn't know where to use it. It's kind of a common thing where you have Shock T geared up, you needed her to get gas, and now don't really have a place for her. So kind of
Well, I mean,
common
you
to see
could-
that situation right now.
You can also throw Shock T on Padme for the dispel.
I love seeing Shock on Padme.
Who doesn't? It's more action than Heinze gets.
Oh my.
We will draw that behind the happy little cabin so you don't see it, because this is a PG
Yeah! There we go.
There you go. Okay.
Yes!
Okay, so let's get to the
There's the
next.
Come on,
taste.
$480 left.
Come on, guys. It's money well spent, guys. You know that. You know it. Come on.
You know you want to hear Indian Finn.
Indian
Babu
Finn.
Ross. The name is Babu,
Babu
Ross.
Ross. Babu Ross.
Okay.
Oh, come on, bring it.
Okay. So next question for Clash from number 2. And the question is, almost ready to unlock Galactic Legend Kylo Ren. Would it be in my best interest to fully focus on getting Kylo Ren geared, or the Vader team up to compete in Arena once again for crystals with a slow push on Kylo Ren?
I mean, I really hate First Order. You guys know that. So if you got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I would
throw him away.
I would look at
Leave him unactivated. He's mediocre at best.
No, I mean,
It's okay. He's only the best character in the game out there.
He's like
I
on
get it.
par with like Mace Windu.
yeah, no, yes, I would.
It's
say
not like
no.
you can solo every raid or anything.
I would say go for the Supreme. I don't like saying these words, but I'd say go Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, get that just knocked out first, and then you can work on your your other stuff. That's just me. I'm gonna retract all that in a minute so I can go feel better. But yeah,
Go wash your hands.
Yeah, you feel dirty now, Clash. Where's my hand sanitizer? I gotta clean my whole body.
You're gonna disinfect my whole face.
Choose Vegemite.
Speaking of which, since this is apparently a PSA that needs to be done, please do not launch fireworks immediately after you have used alcohol in order to clean your hands. Rubbing alcohol followed by fireworks will light your hands on fire. So please be careful later today. Apparently, this is a PSA that has to go around in the U.S. I mean, it's kind of.
Oh
Otherwise, you're gonna
God!
go back
Did
to
someone
work.
tell Ranger?
Ranger's gonna be passed out the rest of the day. He's not. Gonna
Yeah, we killed him.
I can't believe that's an actual PSA that needs to be said.
Yeah, it's going
oh.
around the country. Yep.
Oh my God!
All right. So we'll do one more
Oh.
question here for Grid. So
Oh,
Grid,
Jesus.
question
Yeah.
from Nathan H. He says,
Uh-oh.
which ship
Uh-oh.
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 he has managed to awaken?
Uh-oh.
Right.
And on the seventh day, the Lord said,
Notice how we
Ranger
have no
awake.
video.
And on the 7th day, the Lord said, "Did you get a full clear?"
Who said that? I know that wasn't Heinze or somebody over there talking.
Holy crap, he's alive! He's alive!
You're
Well,
alive.
yeah, I it's need a little bit of rest. And wait a minute, Finn, did you grow? Oh, fuck, he's wearing the wig.
Babu,
Hey, Mr. Carter, you look good, Mr. Carter. What are you doing over there?
we're calling him Babu Ross.
Babura.
No, it's Mr.
Because he's doing
Cod.
the Indian accent too.
Patel
Really?
Babu Ras.
Yeah, if we
I
get to
drew a
2000
happy little
and
cabin to hide the fact
That's
that
very
Shakti
good
was
for
on
your-
top of Padme.
There's
That is
no-
not something we want to show on
mistakes,
YouTube,
only happy
but it's
accidents.
behind the cabin.
There are no cabins over there. You will paint yourself. in
God,
the
can we
shed.
please get a $480 donation so we can get
right?
Okay, so let's fill range room with what's going on, dude. We hit 1,500. If we hit 1,500, Finn had to wear the wig for the entire show. If we hit 2K, he's going to crank out the Indian voice for the whole balance of the stream, bro. So
Yep.
we're
Oh.
trying to raise some cash for Winter
Yep.
Warriors, man. That's where we're at. So, guys, the link is in the description. Make it happen. Come on, let's go. Let's push it.
Pretty solid.
All right, so Grid, question to you from Nathan
Yes.
H. He said,
Mhm.
which ship do you want most in the game? He said, I want the Ewok glider in space.
Look,
That's an easy answer.
and for
Come on,
me, yes, I don't want any because I don't like ships. I hate ships in this game, honestly. But if I had to pick one, man, I think on just kind of a very different sort of like turn of events, I think it'd be kind of cool if we could get a ship for General Kenobi or Yoda. I feel
Kenobi.
like if one of them got a starfighter, that'd be kind of cool.
Hello.
But they already have a capital ship.
No, I know. That's what I
Yoda,
mean.
but, I
It'd be
mean,
an interesting
Kenobi.
concept if you have someone who could be either a commander or a reinforcement, or if it turned into some ability like a separate unique that Kenobi's capital ship, could call in Kenobi as a reinforcement and then lost, some ability instead. You traded some abilities for his for his starfighter ship instead. Could be kind of fun.
Just forget about the Luke's X-wing, right? Just
Yeah.
completely forget about that most iconic ship out there.
The most iconic ship is Porkins. Don't even joke. It is Porkins.
You're right. Yeah.
And they said no to
But they already said
Porkins.
they're not doing it.
We don't need any more X-Wings. We don't need any more X-Wings.
I want little Annie in his Naboo starfighter.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I'll try spinning.
Why
That's a
don't
great
we
trick.
have a Naboo starfighter in game?
That's gotta be one of the abilities. Let's try spinning.
The trick?
I do think, Grid, you have a
What does
really...
this button do?
Pod racing.
I know we're in trouble. Just hang on.
Grid, I think you do have an interesting idea there, though, because we're seeing, at least with CG, right, that they're introducing more pilotless ships, right? And part of that is because they just can't keep up with the fact that you need a potential pilot for every single ship. You can't just create ships like that. The idea of a double ship is actually pretty interesting because it kind of gives you still that need where you have to work on a character, but now the character gets double benefit. You know how the scaling works for the particular ships. I think that's a pretty interesting idea for how they can move forward. Yeah. I'm wondering how many of them, like, could we have like Resistance pilot be the pilot for multiple ships just because it's a generic Resistance pilot, right? And then they could do the same thing with like a Rebel pilot, because we've seen the NPC Rebel pilot, we haven't seen the actual character. That could be pretty interesting to have pilot specific characters like that. So
Well, then you could do the same thing with like TIE fighter pilot.
yeah, you could.
Because he could do the TIE intercept, TIE defender. Obviously, the TIE bomber doesn't have a pilot now, but
we need a TIE defender.
Or hear
do.
me out.
We need
Just
a TIE
get rid of
interceptor.
ships because they suck.
That too.
I am 100% agreeing with you there, Grid. Yes, get rid of ships because I lost my last like 4 GACs because of ships only.
Will you personally handle the refund requests that come in when they cancel ships?
Yeah, just give them all back.
No, I want Padawan Anakin with his starship as well and his ability. This is where the fun begins. Bang.
Yeah. I do wish they
Just like to
We already
point
have
out for
any
the
ship,
record
though.
that I have lost my JC because by my Ray held because I listened to Red and Heinze.
I wasn't a part of that. No, don't group me in that.
Yeah,
Nah, it wasn't.
did
It wasn't
not-
Grid. It was
no.
Heinze.
I did
Only
not
Heinze.
like the GK
It's always
lead.
Heinze's fault.
Mm-mm.
It was
Well,
Heinze's stream, so it's his fault.
All I remember is that I got the full clear, so did Grid, and so did everyone else except Ranger. That's really
yeah.
all I
We helped
remember.
you get the full
Yeah.
clear and made good decisions, and then I listened
Yeah.
to Heinze, and then
Raise your hand if you got a full
yeah.
clear in GAC.
Yeah, we helped Heinze do the right thing and be good and all that stuff. And my
don't blame us because you were. I mean, come on, man.
Heinze, listen, I'm with everybody now. You are a disease carrying spreader of preloading. I mean,
I love you too, man. I love you too.
It's confirmed.
And on that note, we have reached the halfway mark here because we are going to go the additional hour since you guys hit that 1,000 threshold. So far, we hit the 1,000 threshold. We got the additional hour of Jedi Academy. We also got in about 35 minutes here, Heinze will sing live the preload song because we hit the 1,000. So Heinze will do that in about 35 minutes.
Preload, my old friend.
Then we hit the 1,500 mark. So I am now wearing this wig. In addition, Toyota Canada put up a Zeta that I will pick, and I am 99. I will look at his roster, but 99% sure it's going to be Rose Tico. So
she's garbage.
She is not. I use her all the time, and she's
garbage.
awesome.
Better than Mace.
She's pretty much
I use Mace all the time, and guess what? I mean,
yeah, I get wins with mine. So okay, so we got that, and
I get wins with mine too.
At 2,000,
because the other 4 characters are amazing.
How the hell did we go from talking about Rose to Mace? How the hell did that just happen?
Because she's just as useless.
Yeah.
Then at 2,000, if we get it in the additional hour, I will talk as Babu Ross for that hour to continue Jedi Academy. So keep those questions coming in. Make sure you start with the word question in your question so that Nightbot picks it up. You guys can donate to the Tiltify campaign. The link is being posted in the chat by Nightbot, so you can click on that, donate. There is a reward there for $10 where you can ask a question and it gets pushed up to the top of the line. So feel free to do it that way as well. Otherwise, we're just going through the queue of Nightbot. So we still have another hour and 33 minutes now of the stream. So make sure you get in those questions, get in the donations, and thank you guys so much already for $1,520 already for Wounded Warrior Project. So thank you.
Maybe if Ranger's down, he'll do a Trump accent the rest of the stream as well. If we hit the 2,000.
I only do Trump when I feel like it. Listen here, Mr. Potato Head. Nobody tells me when to do the voice. It just comes out natural.
All right. So next question is from Ugwe. So I think that's for now Heinze. So question from Ugwe of the Purest Green. And the question is, what is the best synergized Supreme Leader Kylo Ren squad arena team? I don't have Watt if that's part of the answer. But thank you and great job on the show. And thank you for joining us, Ugwe.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you basically asked the question for the one guy that hasn't got freaking Kylo here. So that's great.
You're not the only one. I think yeah.
Grid, you come on, man.
Clash doesn't, Ranger doesn't, Grid doesn't. Yeah, see, you're not the only one.
No, Grid has it.
Grid's the man.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand saying you didn't have it. So,
no.
If you want to give this one to Grid?
Against the Galactic Legends, so
we can give this one to Grid. Okay. So, Grid, question to you: best synergized team for Supreme Leader Kylo.
So the interesting thing that I've come across so far with Kylo is it varies a lot based on who you're fighting against. So like if you're going to be going up against some Rey teams, I really like using Thrawn in there to keep Rey underneath the fracture. But if we're just talking a very safe, like pretty much any team composition that I have used involves obviously SLKR leadership with Hux and crew. Those three, that's like kind of your triumvirate there that you're going to be using together. They do fantastic together. Having a really fast Hux allows you to get the turn meter right back over to Kylo. He can then do another attack, get some more mastery rolling, get another stun out there. Those three just do fantastic together. The last two, I played around with using Darth Revan and Darth Malak, First Order Stormtrooper and Sith Trooper, Thrawn and Watt, but I know you say it doesn't have Watt. So a very safe one, honestly, if you wanted to keep it within the First Order. SLKR lead, crew, Hux, Faust, and Sith Trooper has been a pretty dang solid team.
Yeah, that's the one I struggle with in Arena.
Yeah, it doesn't take away from anything else. You're not taking away your Sith Empire. You're not taking away other stuff. It's a pretty solid one for sure.
Yeah. If you are It obviously varies. So Grid has the non-ultimate version of Kylo. I have the ultimate version of Kylo. So obviously there's minor differences because the ultimate version you want to worry about building up the ability. The easiest way to build up the ability is having people like Hux in there. Hux and Kylo go together like peanut butter and jelly. There's just they just match.
Or me and Melania.
Yes, that too. Have Sith
me
Trooper in
and
there,
Jaina.
red Sith Trooper. You have let's see, you can have Vader, because Vader with his rework is if you're we just got a donation. If you're trying to get the turn meter or the ultimate ability off quickly, Vader's going to be really easy to do that. And then like Basilisk Sean Fallen, because she can toss out all the debuffs. But that splits up a lot of teams, but it'll get that ultimate off really quickly. So it just depends on what version of Kylo you have and how frugal you want to be with all your roster.
Okay.
I'll be careful about Ram Bam talking about getting off anything, to be honest.
Again, you have
especially
the
with Scotty
picture
behind him.
You have the picture of Biscuit Weasel in a hot tub behind you. You have to be careful when you say these things, Heinzie.
It's just hot. He's hot, man.
I know, but you can't comment on Ram Bam saying things about getting off when you have a Biscuit Weasel in a hot tub behind you.
The Weasel doesn't get off on me, man. He's just a hot bloke.
Those eyes say something different.
They are sexy eyes. They are some sexy eyes.
Okay. On that note, shout out to a couple of donations that came in during those responses. So first off, we had a $50 donation from Chayla. So thank you very much, Chayla, $50. And then we had a $10 donation from Thane Kyrell. So thank you, Thane Kyrell. This one is associated with a question, or two questions actually. So Ranger, first one to you.
Yes.
What is that I hear that you couldn't hang drinking with an Aussie?
Thane, don't make me embarrass you publicly. don't. I'm not in the mood, Thane. Not only did I hang, first of all, me and Grid and Fulbright were drinking.
Here we go.
Bourbon, Mr.
Scotch.
Yeah, or sorry. Well, you're drinking Scotch, so I mean, a good man's drink, right? Heinzie is over there drinking water with something in it. I guess.
I was drinking Coronas, you muppet, because at the moment,
Coronas
can just go right off.
Because
wow,
yeah.
So everybody's drinking real men drinks, and Heinzie's drinking, little little crap.
So I don't want to hear anything about hanging with anybody.
I didn't see anyone beer smashing any.
Fulbright was sitting there full chugging a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, but Fulbright's off the chain, man. He's a superstar. Let's be clear.
I was pushing double-digit shots.
Yeah, I was sitting there like 2 bottles of bourbon. Heinz over there like, "Oi, I got me beer. I'm feeling a little tipsy."
Firstly, Grid,
that was a British accent.
Grid, I don't want to know what you do with your digits, bro. I really don't want to know.
My name is Heinzie, and I can't really do drinking.
That is still a British accent.
You can keep your digits.
I'm doing that on purpose because he hates.
When Heinzie gets drunk, he talks like a Brit, apparently.
Yeah.
I do not, man. I'm an Australian. What the hell are you talking about? What in the Sam hell is going on here, people?
I love Nev's face. He's just sitting there. He's like, I am not amused.
Americans fighting with Aussies. What else could a Brit want on the 4th of July?
Americans fighting with Aussies with British accents.
Good. My plan is working.
We were sitting on the side.
Declare independence again, because that worked so well for you the first time around.
Hey, just because we kicked your ass the first time,
we're still independent, right?
All right.
Hey, then Rico's right, dude. Rico's right. Hang on. Before you have a crack at me, Ranger, right? You muppet. Rico, I'm still here, man. I was here at the start. I'm a stayer, bro. I'm a freaking stayer, man.
I just like to say that's because of your time zone. That's not because of
right.
Time zone, man.
Like,
I didn't go to sleep.
I actually had 6.
Oh yeah, I was going to sleep. I was like, I even messaged Finn. I'm like, 3 a.m. I'm getting some shut eye. Fuck it. I still got people to entertain and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep.
Well, you
I'm gonna throw
chose
that
your
out
friend
there.
from when we were live, man. You said, I ain't going to sleep. I'm going to stay awake till
Well,
Jedi Academy.
and I was like, you
changed
know
your
what?
tune, man.
That's stupid. I don't need to be doing that. You know, fuck that.
Well, I did it.
I know, but you know, I'm like, I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep. So
I just call you stupid.
No, great. Listen, I've done that before in the military. Trust me, it's dumb. It really is.
It should suck.
Oh my god, it really tears you up.
No. You see, when I was in the military and I was in Cyprus, we would go out, we would stay out drinking, and then we would just come back and then go straight into work.
Straight into what?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right,
because we would start at 6
I'm just waiting
a.m.
for Gray to start hallucinating over there, going.
And
I'm fine. No, Mickey will not kill anybody.
and that's why the British military lost.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get focused back.
Oh no, we totally. I mean, Kosovo '99.
Come on.
The American. When I was in Kosovo in '99, the American servicemen were given a card. Right, they were given a card, and on that card it said, "Do not drink with the British," and on the back of the card it said, "Because you will always lose."
And then you woke up from that ridiculous dream you just mentioned and realized that's bullshit.
That wasn't a dream; it was a reality.
Oh God, I was in Bosnia and Kosovo and all that crap in '98, '99, and I can tell you that was not something we had.
I was. Were you at Tent City? Were you in? Tent City?
Oh yeah, Camp Eagle. I know. Oh yeah, trust me.
No, not Camp Eagle. Film City, where
we were all over.
HQK for. I was at
HQK. We were fast react, so we were in all the stupid little.
Oh, you were everywhere.
Cities. Yeah. So.
All right. So back on track. Back on track.
Back then.
Next question.
Was
next.
All right, it's all fun, guys.
There was another question by Thane. And the other question.
I don't give a shit about what
Millennial Finn.
No, screw Fane. He started off with the wrong question.
He donated. He donated
I don't
$10.
care.
He's allowed to ask whatever the hell he wants. All right. So
because
question
he donated?
Yes, he donated to the Wounded Warrior Project. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, so he supported the troops.
Yep.
That's gift enough.
No. So question for Millennial Finn: who takes it more like a man, Ranger with the Eternal Twins, or Heinze and the preloading?
That's
sake.
Yeah, see now you hate thing. Yes, also Heinze.
No, you know what? It would be Heinze. It would be Heinze.
It has to be Heinze.
It would be.
Heinze takes it more like a man than Ranger. Because Ranger bans people in chat to stop them from asking Eternal Twins questions. Heinze takes it on the chin every single time and tells everyone to off every single time.
Firstly, Finn, let's be clear. I don't take anything on the chin, bro. Let's be clear here. That's more Ram Bam's department.
That's not what Biscuit Weasel's saying behind you.
Okay.
It's not on the chin. It's just all over the rest of the face. That's what. So continue.
My God.
All right.
Biscuit Weasel's like he's got that eye. He's got that stare in his eye behind you.
I know,
He's like, yep. It's going on your face tonight. Yep.
That Heinze, I see.
Here we go.
You're looking pretty.
There we go. We're good now.
Looking pretty good over there, buddy.
Wow. Hold on. What does that say? What does that say?
Ram Bam is Civ.
Ram Bam is a massive flog. Is that, oh my God.
Yeah, he was covering it up.
Clash coming in with the winning comment here. I love Clash. Clash comes in the chat and says, "I'm on the whole crew is like, I'm on the stream pretty hungover. Look at how I can hold my alcohol." And then Clash is like, "I'm pretty tired too because I stayed up too late rewatching Clone Wars."
That's pretty nice, actually. That's pretty good.
Like I said, Clash, you're my spirit animal right now.
Yeah,
that's the same for me.
That's impressive. Most impressive.
So nice.
It's so very nice.
Next question.
Yes. So thank you guys again for donating. We're at 1580 right now out of our new goal of 2,000 that you guys have continued to push. So awesome for everyone.
Amazing.
So the next question, we'll go around the corn on this one. We'll start with DPK. So Nathan H says, "Do you have more success with your best fleet on defense or your best fleet on offense in GAC?"
Well, my Malevolence is my best fleet, but I don't go based off what my best fleet is. I look at what my opponent places on defense. over 5.5 million. I just crossed 5.7 last night during the stream. I face a lot of people that have 2, 3, even 4 fleets. So I look at what they usually place on defense. Like last night, my opponent, for the first time ever, placed his Malevolence on defense, and I had saved my Malevolence. And let me tell you, Malevolence mirrors are absolute crap. If I never had to do Malevolence mirror again, I wouldn't. I do it in arena once a day because I got to take first, but that's it.
All right, Nev, best fleet on defense, best fleet on offense. Which one do you do for GAC?
If I've got Malevolence, which I do on 2 accounts, then MILF fleet goes in defense. If I've got Negotiator and MILF fleet, then Negotiator goes in defense. And if all I've got is an account, I do have one account that just has 1 decent fleet, and that's my MILF fleet. I keep it for offense. If you've got 2 solid fleets, I go with MILF. But yeah, Malevolence for offense, MILF for defense, if those are the 2 teams you got. If it's Negotiator and MILF, then Negotiator goes on defense and MILF goes on offense. If you've only got one, you're kind of crap out of luck. Depends on the 2 fleets you got. Really does depend on the 2 fleets you got.
Yeah, I've seen the same thing that kind of you're talking about in DPK, where Malevolence is better for offense, Negotiator is a little bit better for defense. So Negotiator may be better, but it's a better defensive fleet in general than Malevolence. So people just kind of tend to go in that route and then save their Millennium Falcons potentially too. So, but Rambam, what would yours be? Best fleet offense, best fleet defense.
Best fleet offensively. Again, so Malevolence mirrors suck. But Malevolence is just a beast in offense, and the fact that you can take 2 to 3 ships on a Malevolence fleet against any other capital ship and underdog it essentially because of the fact that you call in all the Vulture droids and the AI is stupid and it targets those Vulture droids instead of the actual ships. Malevolence is really, really good on offensive. Defensive, I like Negotiator on defense. Negotiator on defense is it can be quite a struggle. I've had people struggle against a 6-star Negotiator quite often, actually.
Okay.
I'd like Finalizer. What I would like is I'd like Finalizer to be that kind of offensive ship. Finalizer is really fun to use.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you can get out front of any other capital ship, and especially how easily it beats Akbar teams. Not that they're common that much anymore. Finalizer is really fun to use.
Okay. I think we have general consent. Does anyone disagree? I'll just go we don't have to go around everyone, but I think we have the same.
I used the Holdo maneuver fleet.
And that's why you didn't get a full clear. All right. Next question is for
Finn
with the jab.
Finn, do you really want? Don't make me angry, Finn.
That's an Indian burn there, right there.
All right. Next question here from Clash. Clash, do you want to ask anyone particular on the panel, or just in general?
Whoever, yeah. These are 2. My Night Sisters aren't really that great, and but I'm getting close with Thrawn too. So my question was, which one should I gear 13 next? They're both pretty close. Thrawn or Daka.
All right. Great, go.
Daka. 100%. Yeah.
It takes that Night Sister team to kind of a whole new level.
Yeah.
I disagree. I'd go Thrawn for the speed.
No.
I would
Thrawn
go
for the speed would be good, but Daka is just, especially if you have that Zeta on her, it makes that Night Sister team that much deadlier.
That means I need the Zeta on her then too, yeah?
She's
Darker at Relic 5. Darker at Relic 5. You could basically take out Grievous with that. In PvP really easily. I'd be going Darker over Thrawn myself. However, Thrawn's probably more valuable now with the new Vader rework.
That's exactly why I would go Thrawn, because then you have another counter to Galactic Legend Rey if you face her. The Night
the
Sisters
counter-
are going to be easy countered against with the Treya. Like if you use a Treya against Night Sister, regardless of what your DACA is, your Night Sister team is gone. Just flat
But
out.
if we're considering, because if we're talking about Thrawn for the Vader team,
Mhm.
the 8 speed that you get from Thrawn, you can find that in mods.
But it's
You
not just
can't-
the 8 speed. It's the fact that then you can relic and
much.
increase his survival. Because Rey hits hard. If your Thrawn is squishy and she gets off any of her attacks on Thrawn, you're screwed.
I mean, that whole team is like sketchy anyways, but the fact of Thrawn getting up into Relic versus DACA into Relic is absolutely night and day difference, in my opinion.
For context, the only other Gear 13 Night Sister I have is Asajj, so I'm assuming I also probably need to get Spirit.
No, you'd still be
No,
fine. Just
You don't,
DACA.
yeah, you don't need Spirit. Spirit helps, but you don't need Spirit relics for that.
Even with just DACA at Gear 13, she can survive, and she just keeps reviving everybody. You can take out Grievous teams, no problem.
And with her Zeta, she's going to keep on getting that max health.
And
Great.
Asajj still ramps up her damage no matter what, even if she dies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So overall, it brings the entire. I feel like Thrawn can still, while it would be, I won't disagree. It obviously doesn't have as much survivability, but Thrawn can still fulfill his role at Gear 12. He can still do a job well done at Gear 12.
He can. You have to mod him for a little bit more speed and whatnot to counteract the speed difference from Gear 13.
But some of those DACA teams, some of those Night Sister teams, and countering, for example, Grievous, that will not work unless you have DACA at Gear 13.
Here it is. Ready?
Oh,
Can you see it?
Oh.
Let's go.
It's taking your green screen. There we go.
Oi.
there's an error with your connection.
Oh shit.
I was kidding.
But that's
There we
okay.
go.
'Cause- that's okay because it's working as intended.
There we go.
Nice.
Boom.
There we go.
Well done.
Nice.
Nice. It's so
It's
nice.
so nice.
It's so very nice.
Go,
So
you
very
good
nice.
thing.
Nothing says Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes like trying to show an upgrade of a character on the stream and getting a connection error while you're doing it. Like that's.
Oh God, that has been horrible lately.
Yeah, it's been really horrible.
I mean, I can't think of anything that could have worked out better to just showcase exactly how it's been for the last few months. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Right now, if you guys have additional questions, few things, get those questions in chat. Start it out with the word question. Get them in. We're on to fun questions right now, but we are going for an additional hour. So make sure you're doing that. Please donate to the Wounded Warrior Project if you can. There's a link in the chat as well as in the description. And if you guys can take a second, it's 4th of July. All these guys have taken their time off here for a little while to help raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project, to help you guys answer questions. So please hit a thumbs up. Make sure you head down into the description and follow all of these guys. I think I need to add grid.
There's 125
125
watching, and we only got 49 likes. Hit that like button, guys.
That's bull.
Come on, get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
We do
Pump
have
those
Grid,
numbers up.
Heinze in there. We have everyone on there. So make sure you head down after the stream, go to their channels, sign up, follow them. So, I need to add DPKs. So I will add DPKs afterwards. So make sure you do follow everyone afterwards.
Just
At Lady Pool.
ignore me, huh? I
Yeah.
see how it is, Finn. I see how it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, who are you again?
I was told to do that by Heinze. Was that wrong?
Oh.
I was
What?
told to ignore you by Heinze. Am I wrong for listening? to you?
Yes. Yes. You should always ignore Heinze. I think Ranger will agree with me on that.
DPK, set me up.
President Trump has my back on this. He will. He doesn't like
Ram
Heinze.
Bam's a great American.
There you go.
Heinze, we know he's from China.
You know I'm kidding with you, Ram Bam.
Yeah.
No, we'll get Ram Bam, we'll get DPK all hooked up down in the description afterwards.
There we go.
Some of my best work's down under, Ranger. We know that, man.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. Oh
At
yeah.
least you don't
Oh, yeah.
have the Biscuit Weasel picture behind you when you say that. That's
You want Soggy back? I can bring Soggy back.
yeah. Not when you say that. No, not when you say that. Okay, so make sure you give a thumbs up. We'll head into some fun questions, and if you guys have additional questions, make sure you put them into the chat. And of course, if you donate, you can pick the $10 reward and get your question asked first before anything else. Otherwise, we'll kind of run through the first questions, continue to collect it, and we have a new goal of 2,000 set. At which point, then I will continue the rest of the stream as Babu Ross. So that is there as well. All right, so First fun question from Rambam. Who invited the Muppet Heinzie, and where are the preloads?
Who the invited Ram Bam? That's what I want to know.
It was I who had invited Ram.
There you go.
That'd be right. Well,
Sid, you don't want me here. Change your link on Zoom. Just saying.
Yeah.
Actually, don't change your link because then Heinz might not be able to find you again because he's
lucky I'm not host, bro. Ram Bam, lucky I'm not host.
Oh, we just got a $50 donation from Walter Arnold. Thank you very much to Walter Arnold. Just donated $50 to the Wounded Warrior Project. That puts us at 1630 out of our 2,000 goal here. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to Walter Arnold. All right. Let's get to the next fun question. From Vormax. Said, what happened to Ranger? Ranger, do you want to give a little explanation as to what you were doing in your absence at the beginning of the stream?
Well, I watched some porn.
Fair.
Took care of business, and then
who was the choice last night?
I went with
I
Asian.
think Biscuit Weasel was in it.
No, that's your fantasy, buddy.
That's yours, man.
Yeah, that's
Yep. I'll get Biscuit Weasel to raid you one day there, Heinz.
Yeah, that's
it's not like he doesn't raid you enough.
Yeah. No, I mean, literally, I just as soon as I got done with the stream last night, which is amazing, and thank you, Heinz, for having us on, letting me be on, and it was unbelievable. We had people donating. Then I was like, "Are we really gonna hit the damn goal before we even stream? Like, what is happening?" That's why I love this community so much. It's just so goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do I stay up? Like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna get a couple hours sleep. So I took some. Here's a trick for you boys and girls out there for not having a hangover: is take some Aleve, drink water, right? So you're not dehydrated, and then you wake up and you're fine. So but then I'm an idiot. I'm gonna drink some more as soon as the 4th of July kicks off. So no, I was gonna stay up. I stayed up a little bit. Was like, actually, I was watching a little bit of anime, and I was like, I'm gonna need a couple hours sleep because I'll be terrible for the guests I've got coming over today. I don't want to look like I died. So yeah, but I really want to say thank you to everybody that has donated so far. I'm a former vet. I know Nev's a former vet. Rambam's serving our country right now. It's a big deal. It really is. Unfortunately, we have to have stuff like Wounded Warrior Project because we don't do enough for our vets in this country.
We have
the VA is amazing.
We have the same thing in the UK. We Ranger. We have a similar organisation. It's called Help for Heroes because the covenant was broken by the British government regarding.
It's sad because the highest homeless rate, the highest suicide rate, the highest every rate that you can see that's a negative is with the veteran population. And it's sad, but when you have incredible organizations like the Wounded Warrior Project, it helps, and it's a great cause. There's other organizations like that, but thank you to all the skewers out there for doing what you do, and you do my heart proud every time we try to do something like this, whether it's suicide prevention, whether it's the ACS, whether it's Wounded Warrior. You guys come out of the woodworks and donate. So yeah, I'm very proud of the community we've got here. What are you giggling about? Did someone say something?
Ranger being like Trump over here giving bad medical advice.
I'll let Finn ask the question.
I give great advice. I have big hands, so don't make me use them. They're huge. They're huge hands. Tremendous American hands.
Okay. We had a serious question come in from Lee Boca J. So let's go to, I don't remember where we left off. So let's go with, I think we had the question for Heinz. So let's go to Nev. So Nev, question to you from Lee Boca J. And the question is, I am getting around to Ahsoka's relics. What is a sweet spot for her relic in the Padme lineup? I was thinking relic 3, and same question for Padme if you can.
3's a sweet spot. 3's a nice a placeholder spot until you've got the resources to bump it up. So relic 3 is a good placeholder. I tend to do 2s and 3s with most of my relics until it's time to be able to spend the resources to take them up higher. But yeah, 2 and 3 is a decent sweet spot. Makes them tough, makes them hard to beat, and makes them great on offense.
There you go. Let's see. So going back to the fun questions here. Next one, Vormax. Question for Affinity. Where are your wigs and funny hats? You should wear one today. Also, happy 4th of July. Well, here it is. We got it.
Yeah.
Is that
Bob
a wig?
Ross made the appearance. There you go.
Is that a wig? I thought that was real.
It's almost real. See, I mean, you can kind of
Bob Ross
fluff.
Finn doesn't have mistakes. He has happy accidents. There you
I don't
go.
know if I can fluff this up enough right now to get it to do that.
It's pretty fluffy.
You and Greek could have a hair flip off.
No, he couldn't.
No, Grid's hair is on another level.
Yep, Grid's hair is on another level. Yep.
It is. I'm not even gonna argue. It is. Mine is just growing in. This is like COVID hair right now, so it's it. Grid's is normal. So, all right.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, yours looking great, Heinzie.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
what you're doing nowadays.
Yeah, it's awful.
Really switching it up.
Growing more back hair. Anyway.
All right, next
I don't
question.
think that's one thing and one dude should say to another
Is
dude.
that what Biscuit Weasel was looking at?
He
All
was
right, next
plaiting it,
question.
man. He was plaiting it.
Okay, from Dar Jar Jar. Question: why is Nev a
Lord
lover
Patton
and
Bird pushing-
defender of tyrants?
Oh.
I am neither. I'm a voluntarist. The Nev despises all forms of tyranny.
The Nev.
The Nev despises all
Did you
forms
just
of
do the
tyranny.
third person then?
Yes, I
Yep.
did.
Holy.
I refer to myself in the third person because it's a powerful way to convey a sentiment or an expression. The Nev despises tyranny in all forms.
No, see, it doesn't work for you, Heinzie. No one takes you seriously when you do a third person.
Yeah, Aussies can't do it.
No, it takes me seriously anyway, Rambam. Let's be clear.
I mean, he's
See,
got
if
a
you want,
point
if you want
there.
if you want a serious answer to a serious question, you ask a Brit,
Oh, yes.
not an Aussie.
Yes.
All right.
We got another donation, yeah?
Yep. Quick shout out
Yeah.
in chat to Brad. Brad just donated another $70
Oh, wow.
for the Tiltify
Wow.
campaign. That puts us at 1,700. Let's get a B in chat because he donated the 100 yesterday.
$300 more dollars, guys.
He got
Yeah.
another. He put a 70 in today. Thank you, Brad.
B
in chat for B-Rad. All right.
Love you, Brad.
Incredible.
Mwah.
Okay. Let's see. Next question is for. Let's see if it's for anyone. Yeah. Neo Venom 2 question: when is Heinzie starting the sheepy barbecue? Are you aware of the whole sheepy stuff, Heinzie? No, right? You're not aware of the sheepy?
What the?
Okay. So
Firstly, I'm not from New Zealand, bro. I'm from Australia. There's a difference. New Zealanders really love sheep a lot more than we do. Let's be clear, like a lot. Yeah, they made like Velcro gloves and stuff. They love sheep a lot. But yeah, no, I got no idea what you're talking about, brother.
So
God
so
damn.
sheepy happened to be what the chat named a sheep that entered into my base in Minecraft, and literally ended up spending the entire time just going bah bah while I was building stuff in Minecraft. He then became a
Wow.
favorite of everyone in chat, so much so that we have an emoji of him. And now,
cool.
every time, they want to cook him. I don't know why. They loved him at first, and now they want to cook him. So they're wondering, are you going to barbecue the sheepy?
Well, it sounds delicious. I mean, put some rosemary on there, a bit of garlic. I mean, yeah, how would you not want, a good? Everyone loves a good spit roast.
He's a friend.
They also, love a really good rotisserie sheep as well. I mean, everyone's a winner.
Sheep are
Right?
friends, not food.
Oh,
Whoa.
In
They're delicious.
Minecraft, yeah. In Minecraft.
They're delicious.
All right. Next question. God, really? Darsign 1972. Question for the panel. Finn needs some help, so please tell him your favorite way to prepare porgs for this 4th of July.
Starts with hand sanitizer and a lighter.
Not wrong.
Well, I mean, the best way to do a porg, obviously, you've got to skin it first. You've got to rip the guts out. Now you remove the bone, and what you do is you tenderize it. You lay it out flat. You give it a good old tenderizing. You then take some sun-dried tomatoes. You take some cream cheese. You take some chives. You put that in the middle, right? You put a nice layer of spinach over the top, and then you roll the flesh of the porg around this nice little stuffing. Okay, you then take that roll of porg with everything that I've just stuffed into it, and you put a layer of bacon around the outside. Okay, and then you take that, you wrap it in foil, you put it in the oven for about 40-45 minutes, and then once it's nice and thoroughly cooked, you drain off all that excess juice, and then you take it out of the foil, you put it back under the grill so that the bacon gets all nice and crispy.
Amazing.
Is anybody else now hungry because of that?
Correct.
I want to go eat now.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay here. Jesus, that was incredible, Dev.
Can you do like a beer butt pork? You know how you do like beer butt chicken?
Yes.
I can cook anything. I like to cook.
Yeah, I like the kind of the Smeagol strategy. You know, just grab it, just hit over.
Which
Einzie, you're out of beer. Go get some more.
Almost. We're getting there.
We did get another donation, by the way, during that.
Yes.
During that awful recipe. $20 donation from Anonymous. So thank you very much to Anonymous. Now we're at 1720 on the campaign. So thank you guys so much for that.
We want Indian Nev. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
280 left.
Indian Nev?
Indian
Nev.
It's not Indian Nev.
No,
it's Indian Finn.
Oh my goodness.
Stop preloading, Heinzie.
The beer is kicking in, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I didn't know what.
That's not the beer.
I don't think I can pull off that level of cultural appropriation.
Let me just say something. I didn't really understand the whole preloading thing. I made fun of Heinzie for it. So I experienced it last night by letting him tell me, like, just awful. Like,
dude,
the preload is real.
Me for being...
No, I'm pissed off. No, Heinzie, kiss my ass. Yeah, I was a friend.
Dude, I'm trying to cut down on that.
Helped you get the full clear, and you know, and you basically you effed me. You effed me. Like, hey, why don't you use this, Team Ranger? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
It's just that you
preloaded the shit out of everything. It was unbelievable.
Dead set. Like, seriously, man, not my fault that you just suck.
Yeah, don't take responsibility for any of your actions. Yeah, that's awful. Just shame on you.
Dude. I went down under, man. I got a full clear. Grid got a full clear.
We helped. Yeah, I'm never helping you again. In fact, if something happened, I'm just gonna watch you drown and suffer.
Anyway, join us next week for the Gridsy session.
I know. I'm actually going to be on there next weekend because I'll probably get preloaded again from this guy. It'll be so nice.
So nice.
So nice.
We're going to preload again. Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson, Grid. I didn't believe you. I'm sorry. I apologize to you, Grid, for not listening to your words of wisdom about the
Grid even here.
Grid had to drop for a little bit.
He had to jump out.
Well, I'm just saying because it just it's so nice.
So very nice.
Buzzsaw just put in a question. Anyone else craving rotisserie porg? God damn you, Nev.
It's not wrong. Not wrong.
Nev. All right.
I want to eat some rotisserie porg.
Yeah.
All right. Next question from Shadowland SWGOH, and the question is: do you think the 4th of July is the correct day to make a statement of British superiority? Nev, you're
I thought this was gonna go around the corn.
I would say I would say totally. I would say absolutely 100%. Yeah.
Oh God.
Bang on. You know. It's very nice.
So very nice.
Oh, we just got a $25 donation.
Wow.
From Pandawan Shishek. Hold on. And said, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Now, shout out to Pandawan, because Pandawan is the one that won the lightsaber from our American Cancer Society.
Pandawan, you're a star.
Yep.
Good work. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Panda One. Panda One with the $25 donation. We're now at $17.45 towards our goal of 2,000.
Go, you good things. We're damn close to Indian Finn. Bang, I got it right this time.
Oh my god.
I know. Indian.
I think we want Indian Heinze now.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I don't know.
no,
I don't know if I can pull off that level of cultural appropriation.
No, you don't.
That was very politically correct of you, Nev.
Yeah. No, you don't want that.
Yeah. Okay. This Jedi Academy deteriorating very quickly. All right, next question.
Deteriorated at the start, man.
I know it did. Most of them were not on to see my my retort to you based on the stream. So I'm just throwing that out there. All right. Clash. Yes, I live in Texas. Okay. Next question is let's see who's the next. Let's see. Escape Podcast for Nev.
Uh-oh.
With all the hate that Rambam is giving Heinze with his preloading, can we focus on his battle losses this week?
There were none because I kicked
you'll just have to tune into GA Center on Tuesday to find out just what we focus on regarding individual GACs.
Can you please focus on how Heinze screwed me out of my 40?
No.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to point out that the losses were as a result of someone else's interference.
Absolute bull.
Yeah. No, that's science.
Look, we're all missing the point. At least Heinze managed to join this time.
Fair point. I resemble that remark.
Oh no.
I resemble that remark. Yes,
fantastic.
I will cop that. I stuffed up last round. I was putting all my mods back on Luke and forgot to hit the join button. I'm the first one to put my hand up and say, yes, I am a Muppet.
So nice.
So
very nice.
Felt like my arm was cut off. It was bulldust.
Darth Jar Jar just asked a question. I'm kind of skipping it ahead because it's just relevant. Darth Jar Jar, question. Is there anyone on the stream that comes from a country not under British oppression?
Well, no, because we were just so good at it back then.
It wasn't called the British Empire for nothing. They're pretty good at that shit.
We didn't cover 3/4 of the earth for no reason, you know. We were very good at, the whole oppression thing.
Yeah, and Australians evolved so well that they beat them in a game that they even invented. So, at the end of the day, we rise above the oppression. I'm getting nothing from Nev, you notice. He knows it's true.
He's giving you the death glare. That's what he's giving you.
Okay.
He's going to work his voodoo magic on you later.
Magic hand thing.
Lee Boca J. Question. Finn, do these guys know about your secret infatuation with Relic 7 Rose, manipulating the system to give her 3 kills? She is a beast. If anyone that watches my GAC, they would know. Rose Tico is a beast. Relic 7 with a Zeta, she is a monster. She is she's just killing people.
So she's like Relic 7 Mace then, right?
No,
except I don't have Relic characters around her to try and boost her up. Rose Tico does her own work. She doesn't need help from anyone.
Relic 7 Rose Tico is still more useful than Mace freaking Windu.
Oh,
never.
When Rose gets that,
he can't even his ability sometimes gives you an expose. Like what is that good for?
Mace Windu was so awesome, right? That they had to introduce another Galactic Republic ship to make his completely useless. Right? So now he has 0 use.
Yeah. Well, okay,
they gave him a useless
he was
galactic
for
ship.
like a week with the bounty hunter ships. He was meta for a week.
They've been slapping down Mace so much. It's like, Mace, here is a capital ship. Okay, we're going to introduce another Galactic Republic capital ship. So yours doesn't even have Galactic Republic ships to use anymore. So have fun playing around with Geos.
His capital ship was so good. The whole you cannot be defeated invincibility thing, that was so good that they had to nerf it to bring it down to protection up. Undispellable protection up. Yeah.
Oh no, Mace got another nerf. Who would have suspected? Mace. Mace has been like the most shafted character in this entire game. It is.
Thank you.
It is.
He really has.
He has.
Yeah.
We got another donation, $10 donation.
He's got like 3 reworks and they all suck.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Thane Kyrell with a $10 donation. So thank you to Thane.
Thane.
And he he put in a question. Around the corn, can we really take the British seriously? I mean, they did get spanked by the French and a bunch of colonists.
No, we cannot. Love you, Nev. Mwah.
He's just sitting here. He's gonna have fun this GAC center. Everybody's talking shit about him. He's gonna have fun this GAC center.
We'll see.
That is the most sadistic answer that we've had, dude.
So thank you, Thane.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Shaft, how appropriate. It's true. Mace Windu getting the shaft. Yep, that is appropriate.
Damn right.
Yep.
Pun intended.
Okay, let's see. Next
I'll take
question
that shaft
here.
any day.
Okay.
Can't even read the question.
Nope.
It's a good one.
Hearing I'll take that shaft any day is just throwing me off completely. Okay. It's kind of like when Adastra was talking about the OP-ness of Luke. I mean, it's just sometimes things will just throw you off, and that is taking the shaft from Mace is one of them. Okay.
You should pop in Heinz's streams. I say a lot of questionable stuff.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
A lot of butt stuff.
Mhm.
Let's be honest. Lots. Like a lot.
All right. Next question from Vormax. Question: does anyone know if CG Carey still plays SWGOH? I think she was playing and having fun for a while. I hope she still plays. I would love if she could join an RSG stream as a guest.
She has been on recently as a guest.
Yeah, not on like a SWGOH stream. She was just on like our Star Wars Day one, right, where we were all in costume.
Yeah, but we were doing SWGOH.
I don't know if she plays Galaxy of Heroes though.
I don't think she does.
She's still. I'm pretty sure she still plays.
She might, yeah. I honestly
believe
have no
she
idea.
actually responded to a Cubs tweet the other day and said she put the game down when she left CG.
Yeah, she might have. I remember her responding. I don't remember what she said to Cubs, but yeah, I remember.
It was something along those lines. Like she's like, I put the game down shortly after CG was not there.
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't blame her for that either.
No.
I don't either.
All right. Next question. Nathan H. This one we're going around the corn because this is a hot topic of debate. Are hot dogs and tacos sandwiches? Starting off with Heinze. Hot dogs and tacos, are they sandwiches?
It's a hot dog.
Okay, that gets us the answer we need.
There we go.
I'm joking. No, they're not sandwiches. No.
It's log-shaped Vegemite. That's what hot dogs are.
Oh.
No. They're wieners. See, you got to put in perspective, right? Heinze knows what wieners are.
It's Rambam talking about wieners? Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, Biscuit Weasel had his behind you for a while there.
Nev.
Dude, you had Scotty behind you. You had some Australian wiener, dude.
I'll take Scotty over Biscuit Weasel any day.
I bet you would.
Nev, are hot dogs and tacos sandwiches?
No.
Clash, are hot dogs and tacos sandwiches?
No.
Okay, DPK.
We killed him.
DPK's
He's
dead.
gone.
No, they're not sandwiches.
There we go. And then Rambam.
No.
All right, Ranger, you want to give your 2 thoughts? I know you've discussed this before, but
I would say I'll take you're an idiot for 400, Trebek.
there we go. Okay. Next one. Oh my god, this is like the most insane additional hour of Jedi Academy ever. All right. Lee Boca. Question. Ram, I watched the last few GACs with you. Didn't know whether to laugh with you or cry. So frustrating to get beat because of stupid mods. Fix your stupid game, CG. Don't break your desk. Your thoughts?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of raging on my streams because I am outmodded every single match I go into because mods suck. Fleets suck, so I normally lose fleets as well. Yeah, so lots and lots and lots of raging, lots and lots of cussing, and hey, I'm a sailor. That's what I do.
Okay, next question is Nathan H. If Finn had a Zeta for his powers, which ability would it be, and why do I still blame him?
It would be the Babu Ross Zeta.
Yeah.
Hey!
Exactly.
It'd be.
No. He's got to do that in an Indian accent, though.
It would be the
Yes.
the hair ability.
Come on, Finn. You know you want to.
Come on, brother.
Indian
They
accent.
don't say,
Hey.
they don't do hey, hey, hey. It'd be like, hello, hello.
Oh.
That's the best.
All right.
Gee, aren't you guys glad you woke up and decided to come join the Jedi Academy?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we are
Wake
at
up. I haven't slept yet, can you tell?
we are at 17,005.
Finn Zeta each turn a 50% chance to give
1700.
Ranger
17,000. Wow.
1755.
Someone was really generous.
Yeah, I'm just thrown off now by the Zeta.
Gone better than I thought.
You're
Wow.
welcome,
Yeah.
Finn.
Darth Jar Jar said Finn Zeta each turn a 50% chance to give Ranger rage.
50%.
Now that's science.
50%.
I think you might want to bump that up to like 75.
It's more than 50. Yeah, it's more than
75 is more like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Closer to that. All right. Next question. Nathan H just wrote pork taco. That was it. That was his question. Just pork taco. Nev, I'm just gonna go back to Nev against my better judgment.
If we're having Nev cook the pork taco, yes.
Yeah. How would you cook said pork taco? I can't believe I'm asking.
There we go.
A pork taco. So, first of all, you've got to chop it, you've got to dice it up. Then I would probably put it into one of those Ziploc resealable bags. I'd probably throw a little bit of chili in there, probably a bit of spicy paprika. Put some hot sauce in there just to get all of the spices mixed around. Give it a bit of a squeeze, and then just sit it in the fridge for a couple of hours. Let it marinate. Then obviously take it out. Chop up some tomatoes, chop up some mushrooms, chop up some chilies, fry them up very, very lightly in some olive oil, and cook the meat separately, so that when you add it all together in the into a wok, and then you pour it into a bowl, people can just help themselves, scoop it into their shell, and sprinkle some cheese and lettuce on top. There you go.
There you go.
Everybody's speechless because they are now drooling.
I'll take notes.
Yeah, right.
All right. Next question. Aramil for Ranger. After the spectacular advice you got on GAC, when are you coming back for another Gridsy session?
Well, that'll be well, it's not grid, it's behind Z, and it'll be next weekend.
There you go.
Why suffer once when you can suffer twice?
Darth Jar Jar, question. Will the next donation goal somehow involve the Eternal Twins?
If it raises money, yeah, do all the Eternal Twins shit you want.
We'll probably do that more with the ACS stuff.
Yeah.
Really, Ram Bam? Grid's not here.
Oh no.
I got Grid Stick behind me.
Grid Stick with the seal, of course. And there's no Heinzie to make the noise, so I'll just try and imitate it. There you go. we don't have
to cap that. We need a screen cap of that.
All right. Next question is from Revenator. Question: was the reason Ranger was late and didn't full clear because he still hasn't made an Eternal Twins lore video part 2?
No. Not how that works. It's not how any of that works.
Yeah. Next question is from Kazekage Too Easy. And the question is, when will Mob Enforcer be great again?
I
am questioning the word again in that statement.
Again?
Yeah. Kazekage, when was the first time to justify it again?
Please enlighten us. I want to know when this was. I've been playing the game since soft launch, and I don't remember it.
I at least got use of Cup. I haven't found a use for Mob Enforcer. Clash.
No, I got her at Gear 12, and I still don't have a way to get her useful.
The Lord of Scoundrels doesn't even have a place for her.
No, she sits. I put out a
You're out
grid every couple months, and she's always at the very bottom of effectiveness for both PvP and PvE. I can't.
I mean, the only thing nice about her is her thermals do the most damage in the game. They're the biggest percentage of health.
Like what is it? Like a 4-turn to cooldown, and she never lands them because she has 0 potency. And
nope. Exactly. Yeah. If you can get them to land, they do 40% damage or something like that.
There is a Relic 7 Mob Enforcer in the game, and I think that person deleted their account honestly because they're like sitting at 1200 in arena, and it's bizarre.
Well, let me ask you a question then on that, Clash, because it is an interesting thing that we're seeing, at least with the game. We have the rework to Vader and everything, right? So they're probably not going to rework a generic character like Mob Enforcer, right? But we could potentially see some new leaders with Scoundrels, especially with the new Mandalorians coming in. So we're getting Bounty Hunter, Scoundrels, all that kind of stuff. What kind of leader ability or what kind of complementary character would be needed to make a character like Mob Enforcer useful for Scoundrels?
Put him in a new teeny bomb.
Clash is like, why do you have to ask me this question? This is impossible.
I mean, you really would have to have something specific in that person's kit that says gives Mob Enforcer a new ability or new unique or like increase to X amount of damage. Kind of like Shock T did with the clones whenever she first came out, like gives these people a specific thing. Otherwise, it's not happening. There's just no, she's so slow. She does so little damage. She's not really tanky. It's like, I don't know. You'd have to have it like be very specific in some new kit called out saying like, gives any Scoundrels that deal thermal damage, 50% increase to the thermal damage or something.
Is that a parakeet behind you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Sorry. It's one that I like found in my yard. It just was like sitting in the grass and was like, what is this thing doing? And then no one else claimed it in my neighborhood, so I now have a parakeet. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Mm-hmm. No, that would be cool. And we do have some precedent for that, right? We see that, like you mentioned, with Shock T. Thrawn Lead also gives like a new ability for people under him. So yeah, something like that would be kind of cool for Scoundrels if they do something.
Yeah, the problem is Scoundrels are too large of a faction.
Yeah.
Like there's 33 of them, and if you gave them all a specific thing like that, just saying generically Scoundrel, there'd be too many ways you could break the game. So I don't know that they're going to do that, but maybe one day.
Yeah, could be nice. Okay.
Nice.
Next question. Yeah. Next question is from Nathan H. Says, question, has the panel heard about Finity's WWE SWGOH entrances yet?
Wow.
If they want to, they can see it today. I'll be on Twitch at 3 p.m. Eastern time to do my GAC. So you guys can see that. It's still not fully developed yet. I got distracted yesterday. So hopefully I have enough of it set up. But yeah, there is a WWE SWGOH mix for my GAC that I do on Twitch now. Nathan H. Question. Would Space Worm be a raid boss, a ship, or a love interest for Major Tom? Oh my god, I don't want to picture a relationship between the Space Worm and Resistance Trooper. Just no.
Ground control to Major Tom.
That Space Worm's pretty thick though.
Wrong kind of thick. Okay.
He is thick.
It is.
Thick ass.
It is. All right.
Yep.
Space Worm.
It's hard to get both hands around him.
I mean, I can't expect anything less from a question about a Space Worm. I mean, it's bound to go in that direction. I can't even try and stop it. Okay. So Space Worm, raid boss or ship? We're gonna exclude the love interest for now. Raid boss or ship?
I'd say raid boss, Rancor style.
Raid.
Raid boss.
Yeah.
Raid boss.
Okay, I think we're all pretty much in agreement for raid boss. Okay, next one. What else? 73. Ranger and Nev. So when's the wedding? You guys argue like an old married couple.
I argue with like a feeling like this too. What do you mean?
Ranger's
I don't
just
think
a
it's
whore.
really Ranger and Nev. I think it's Ranger and
I was
Heisey.
gonna say it's Ranger and like everybody really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not marrying everybody. God damn it. I'm not a polygamist. Get out of here.
Just
Does the wife know?
just all right. Boris
She's okay
Balkan.
with it.
Boris Balkan. Question for Nev. How do you like your chip, buddy?
Oh, it's very nice actually. Just sits there on my shoulder, you know, chimes in every now and again. How you doing, buddy?
We just got a donation from Muddy Paws. $25 from Muddy Paws. So thank you, Muddy Paws.
There we go.
Said great cause and thank you for the holiday stream. Well, we are glad that we could be here and entertain you for that. Okay. Let's see. What other we have lots more questions here. Kaze Kage too easy. Question. Is voodoo British? Nev, is voodoo
No.
British?
No, voodoo's not British. Of course voodoo's not British.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Yeah.
they try to claim everything.
Voodoo's not British. Trust me. Voodoo's not British.
You know what the sad part is?
No, I believe voodoo actually originated in Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken.
I honestly have no clue.
You've been watching Predator 2 too much. Voodoo Jamaican posse.
Get
Yeah,
to
no.
the chopper.
All right, next question.
Or
Kaze
Haitian,
Kage too
my bad.
easy. Ranger, when will be the next galactic chase?
I don't know, but we need one. It's amazing.
Obi John 72. I think this one's for Heinze. Question: who won last year's Ashes?
Oh, that's easy. Look at that! Look at that wall of Vegemite. The ashes is sitting right on top of that
They
wall.
didn't win the Ashes. They retained
No.
the Ashes with a draw.
Yeah, we retained them.
It was a draw.
And the reason we
They
retained
did
them,
not win the Ashes. They
we
drew.
retained them because we won before that because you were crap.
Yeah, but you didn't win the Ashes. It was a draw.
Dude, we're
They-
a bunch of convicts. We stole your game. We kick ass. End of story.
Remind me again who beat you in the Cricket World Cup and the Rugby World Cup.
I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, it was England, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Anyone
was
in Australia,
England.
to be honest, does not give about the rugby, bro. It's just not how we roll. It's all about cricket, man, and we kick your ass. Move on. Next
You
question.
didn't kick our ass. We beat you in the Cricket World Cup, and that's the cricket that people remember.
The World Cup doesn't even exist. It's all about the Ashes, bro. It's country versus
It doesn't
country.
exist because you lost,
No one
because you
cares.
crap.
Because no one gives a about the World Cup, man. No
Your
one cares.
one day and
I
your
was on-
your one day game and your 2020 game sucks ass.
Because no one cares.
But everybody
It's
else
hit and giggle.
cares.
It's hit and giggle, brother.
You care. You just don't want to admit that you care
no,
because
I
you're crap.
seriously. Actually, you know what? I'll admit if I do care. I'm telling you, I actually do not care.
We have a munchkin on stream.
Uh-oh.
Again!
Hi.
Mini pool.
I
Mini
made the
pool.
camera big so we can show her off.
Yeah, mini pool. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Mini Pool.
Wave.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, there we go.
Hello, mini pool.
There is Mini Pool.
Love it.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What a star. What a star.
So nice.
It's very nice.
All right, let me switch it back here. Okay. Let's see. Next question. Everyone said hi to Mini Pool in chat. Or Mini DPK.
Yep, I see that.
Yep. Kiddie Pool.
Kiddie pool. That's a good one. Hey,
Yes, Buzzsaw, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. That's a ripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is actually, Dan B, she is a Star Wars fan. She likes to sit down and watch Clone Wars and Rebels with me.
Very nice. So nice.
All right, next question. Ray Rock, since in 1 hour is the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, what is the most hot dogs you have eaten? I can say I've just had 3, but it's not because I was like trying to max out. I just had 3 regularly. I don't know what my maximum would be
I
though.
don't know if this counts. I ate 15 after I graduated Ranger school. But then I could have eaten a whole cow and still been.
I've done 8. I've done 8 in one sitting before, but that was only because there was 8 in the can.
In the can.
Yeah.
What hot dogs you eating?
Right?
In the UK, hot dogs come in a tin and they come in 8s, and then the buns come in 10s. So I had 8 hot dogs because I was hungry.
Like Vienna sausages kind of
Yeah,
cans.
that's what it sounds like.
No, they're hot dogs. They were hot dogs
in a can.
Nev,
can,
so
yes.
Nev officially had 8 pigs in a blanket. Okay, let's see who else there is. How many others?
I had 6 one time, but they were like the Cincinnati 4-way, with the chili and the
Oh, okay, so that was like loaded dogs that you had.
Yeah, 6 of those. But that was in college whenever I could eat a lot.
Yeah. Things change very quickly after college. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Fedichico, question. Favorite type of firework? I don't know what would be.
Bottle rocket, probably.
Bottle rocket, okay.
Catherine Wheel.
I'm about to flip you guys out right now. Okay.
Okay.
Fireworks, massive in the US, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My home state in Australia, they're illegal.
What?
Is it one of those where like there's other states that have it legal, so you can go into that state, buy it, and like bring it back?
There is one state. There is one state we can go to in Australia to buy fireworks, and it just happens to be the capital city state, right?
Oh, wow.
It's like Washington to us, right? You go to the capital, you can buy 2 things there that you cannot buy anywhere else for a while there: fireworks and porn. For the last 30 years, you could go to the capital and buy those. You couldn't go anywhere else for about 20 odd years.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. If we
Wow.
love firework here,
Apparently, even the country Australia tries to kill you, not just the animals.
I know. If
the country itself.
If I go out the street,
no porn, no fireworks.
If I seriously go outside in my house right now, I'm in Melbourne, otherwise known as Melbourne for everyone else. If I go outside right now and light a firework, there's a police guy going past, I will be fined. It's illegal. Crazy shit, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
That makes me actually want to go to Australia less.
Right? Not just the animals that try to kill you, but
hey, and to be fair, Ram Bam, that's probably a win for everyone, really.
All right. Next question from Kazekage Too Easy. Have you ever had a hot dog taco? I have not.
Had a fish taco. Big shout out to Mrs. H, by the way.
Oh God.
Come on, man.
Does it taste like fish?
Rails. Come on.
Does it taste like fish?
Delicious.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Worst Jedi Academy ever. All right. Let's see. Next question.
Oh, really? This is the best one ever. This is fun as.
So Nev, Boris Balkan was saying that his question was a serious one to you. He was saying a chip buddy is a French fry sandwich eaten by bongs.
Oh, he's talking about not a chip on a sock shoulder. He's talking about actual chips.
He's not saying a chip buddy,
Yeah, no,
like chip comma buddy. He was saying a chip buddy.
A chip buddy, yes, a chip buddy is a staple diet of every Brit. Basically, you deep fat fry some chips, and then you get a nice big old slice of bread lathered up with butter, and you line your chips up, you fold it in half, and you go to town on that bad boy. Very, very important. Also, the condiment, the choice, very, very important. Do you go ketchup? Do you go mayo? Do you go HP? Sometimes you can throw a little bit of chip salt in there. That's nice. Maybe a little bit of salt and pepper. Me, I go ketchup, mayo, salt, pepper, and vinegar.
Bang.
You're being corrected, Finn. It's butty, like
it's a buddy,
not
chip.
buddy.
It's a chip
not
buddy.
Like, hey, bud.
Butty.
Well, it's spelled with D's,
No, it's spelt with T's. But B-U-T-T-Y, Chip Butty.
The original question came through as Buddy.
Yeah,
so
he typed Buddy with D's.
Oh, autocorrect.
Yeah.
It's probably the autocorrect. Chip
Yeah.
Butty.
It
Okay,
came
so it's
through
with
as
the T.
Buddy, not Butty.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, because it did come through with the D's. All right. Let's see.
D's nuts.
Yep.
Guys, 42 thumbs up.
It came through with double D's, Ram. It came through with double D's. That's
Heinzie, we're at 71. You might want to refresh.
71, should I do a refresh? 71, 100, how many are watching now?
109.
111 111 with 71 thumbs up.
Yeah, I will be popping off soon because I need to get ready for my GAC at the top of the hour.
Okay.
Keep going, guys. Come on, keep going. Get the numbers up. Get the thumbs out. Come on.
All right. So next question from Dark Jar Jar. Question: does Clash live in an aviary?
As of 3 weeks ago, yes.
Yeah. It's the one bird. It sounds like I'm in a freaking zoo here.
It's just the one bird, just the one parakeet?
One little parakeet, yeah. They're loud. I didn't realize how loud these suckers are.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear you. What?
Yeah, right. I didn't realize how loud and noisy and messy they are. There's a lot more work than I thought. That's probably why I found it in my yard. Someone just threw it out of their house and it flew here.
Revenator, question: since Ranger didn't full clear, will he be finishing his GAC after this live stream?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody of importance ask a question? I'm sorry. I was ignoring the peasant.
Next question from Buzzsaw. Question: where are the ashes until next time?
We still got them, man. They're sitting on my shelf at the moment at home. They're sitting pretty right now. Magnificent. They look beautiful. Gave them a bit of a buff before. They're sitting on the fireplace, the mantelpiece. Everyone's a winner.
What else? 73 question: why are your chips butty? That sounds gross.
They're not butty. We call sandwiches butties. You know,
that's still not helping the question.
It's a colloquialism in the United Kingdom for a sandwich. You know, sometimes in Scotland they call them banjos. You know, instead of a fried egg sandwich, it's an egg banjo. In England, sandwiches get referred to as butties. You know, a cheese and ham butty, a BLT butty. You know, a chip butty. You know, it's just a local colloquialism. That's all. No need to get bent out of shape. Science.
Yeah, science.
All right, so we are at about 20 minutes left. So if you guys would still have questions, go ahead and get them into chat. We are through whatever questions currently are queued up. So go ahead and put them in. Start off your question with the word question and get it into Nightbot, and I will pick those up. You can also donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. There is a reward there where for $10 we'll just move it right up to the top of the list. You can donate to the Wounded Warrior Project and of course get your question read up early. And we have 20 minutes left on this extra hour of Jedi Academy. Rambam. So Rambam with a question says, what's more likely to happen? A Mace Windu rework or Australians actually winning against the Brits? Also, we need more Biscuit Weasel behind Heinzie.
All right, I'll bring Weasel back. Hang on. Bring Weasel back.
I actually think a Mace Windu rework is more likely.
Rambam, that is the best background you've done yet, brother. That is quality. I'll pay that.
Are you just now seeing that? I've had this for like half an hour.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's been there for a good minute.
To be fair, bro, I haven't really paid much attention to looking at you, but I love you, bro. You know it. You know it's real. The love is real, bro. There we go. Soggy's back.
Yep.
Soggy's back. Everyone's been. Hey, I'm going to do the preload song later too. Hang around.
Yeah. No, you got to do this. You said you were going to do it at the top of the at the start of the third hour, and you did not do it. So
no, that was my fault. That was my fault.
We need a preload
I didn't
song.
tell Heinzie to because he had gone away, and then we were doing other stuff. So Heinzie,
you're right. I forgot because Heinzie's not his own man, so he needs to be told.
Let's finish on a high. Let's finish this on a high, and
we said it at the top. So Heinzie,
you're
come on, Heinzie.
You were ready.
It's all you, buddy.
I hate this song, bro. You know that.
All right, everyone sit back. You can still get in your questions. I'm collecting them, but enjoy the musical prelude.
We need the song. We need the music.
I've got it. Shut up.
All
I've
right.
got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Everyone enjoy the musical prelude of Heinzie singing the preload song.
Hello, preload, my old friend. It's nice to see you again. And as the toilet paper flies off the shelf, I'm in jail all by myself. And Heinzie's losing in the GAC all over again. Change your name to Rambam in the sounds of preloads.
It's change your name to Ben, you muppet.
I just went a bit off kilter there. I couldn't help myself, man.
There you go. Heinzie singing.
Hey,
the
Ranger,
sounds of
quick one,
preload.
bro. My opponent has attacked me in GAC, bro, from our Gridsy session last night.
How's their attack going?
Okay, so basically he's done 2 attacks so far against my bugs with Nest. He's dropped both battles, bro. 2 meter loaded.
Ah, very nice. So
It's
nice.
so nice.
Yeah, you're welcome for the full clear, dick.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a shame you couldn't as well. Have we mentioned that?
See how it goes. See, this is why he's such a bitch. Rambam, I'm with you on this from now on. I'm just gonna give him endless shit for being a butthole.
Mwah.
Just you know.
Be careful.
He deserves every little bit of it.
Yeah.
Be careful talking buttholes around Rambam, man. Be careful.
Keep talking buttholes. I'll give you a whistling bunghole.
All right, next question from Ray Rock. Question for Nev.
Yikes.
He put a buddy. What about a Royale with cheese?
Royale with cheese. I like the sound of that.
Royale with cheese is European. In the UK, they're quarter pounders with cheese.
Okay.
not according to me. It's Royale with cheese.
Followed by Dar Jar Jar. Question: Are 3-ways also called butties?
Only between British and Australians.
Oh, that's
Take
fantastic.
the Australians out of it, man. We don't call them buddies. We call them sandwiches. What the hell? Don't tar me with that brush. That's bullshit.
Just awful.
I'm so happy.
This is by far the most fun academy ever, and I don't think I'm going to get invited back after this.
No, you will.
Yeah. Lewis Gamer YT29 said, "Revenge is not the Jedi way." Yeah. Nope. We are awful Jedis.
From my point of view, Finn's evil.
We are awful Jedi.
This is why Jedi Master Adastra did not show up.
Yeah, she's the smart.
She's smart.
She was smart. She knew there was a room full or a call full of Sith.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Jedi Consular Finn, but right now I'm Babu Ross. So Jedi Consular Finn.
You don't count, Finn. We were referring to everybody else.
Yes, everyone else but me right now. All right. Deadpool Kyle, question. Rambam, I heard our friend Jackson is facing a challenge from you. Why are you trying to submit him to the same torture you submitted yourself to?
What are you talking about? What torture? What torture did I submit him to?
You know.
Are you talking about Jackson?
Yeah.
Dad jokes.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
I am for real.
He messaged me the other
Cheerio,
day.
everybody. I got to get off.
Yep.
I've got to get ready for my
See you later,
GA.
Nev.
Bye, Nev.
Bye,
So
Nev.
Okay. You're talking about okay. So the goal is Jackson, one of my patrons and fellow YouTubers. He is trying to get 100 subs on YouTube, and when he does, he will be relic 7ing his mace windu.
Oh.
Yep, I'm getting him to join the cause. So it's absolutely deserving because Mace will get a rework this month. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. You're gonna change that, Heinzie. When he gets his rework, you're gonna change that.
I know. Heinz gonna be like, oh, it's so nice.
You're gonna be on your knees begging me.
Yeah.
I like your good anyways, Mace.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? After last night, you had so many preloads.
No, actually, that was me because of Heinz.
No, but he preloaded the Galactic Legends.
That's not preloading Galactic Legends.
No, that is. If you do not, if Heinze does not defeat anybody on the first turn, regardless if he defeats a character or not, it's a preload.
I don't know if Galactic Legends count because they suck.
They do suck, but Heinze should know better. He's preloaded.
Nah, I can't. Yeah, we didn't let him preload because we one shot everything but the Galactic Legends. So but don't worry, he hosed my ass with when I did my attack. So, yeah.
It's good.
He sent all his preloads your way, huh?
Yeah,
You know what?
basically,
It's
he took our friendship and just shit all over it.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Preloaded
That's
all
harsh,
over
man.
me. Just ridiculous.
Yeah, I did, but I promised, I was going to.
Was it on the face?
It was everywhere, man. He was nonchalant about the preload.
We got another donation, by the way. We got a $10 donation from Raymundo. So thank you, Raymundo.
Thank you.
And the question is, after listening to Heinze sing the preload song, I've been inspired that we need an Eternal Twin song. That way, Ranger can play it every time we donate, or when he fails to full clear.
Let me say this to you in Spanish so you understand. No.
I'll get Scotty on it.
It'll never be played.
Been my trip on the button one time.
Finn, we need to make that a bit.
A bit thing? Yeah, I figure that's going to be the next request. Going to be a bit request.
Yeah.
All right. Zolov Zebra, question. Nev is gone, but the question is, I'm going out for some buddies with my buddies. Should I tell my family?
If you want to stay married.
Watch out with buddies. Anywhere near, watch out with the buddies.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. What's happening?
No idea.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a audio thing here for the Wounded Warrior project as we're getting ready to wrap up. We're in the final 15 minutes here. So let me play this one last time. We're at 1790 from our latest goal of 2,000. So if you guys can donate, please do. The link is popping up in the chat by Nightbot. It's also in the description. But here we go. Here's a quick plug for the Wounded Warrior project.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, of your families, or your children. Asking you to deploy, patrol, stay on watch, on point. Asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to bring you all the way home, to keep you secure, to have your back for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs do whatever it takes to help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Find out how you can help at findwwp.org.
So there you go. Thank you guys for all the donations so far as we're getting close to the end of this stream here. I wanted to see just to go around the corner again with some of you guys that weren't here at the very beginning. We talked a little bit about where the game is right now. We haven't had much news this week, so we're glad that we were able to have fun with you guys today. Had Galaxy of Heroes questions to start, but obviously kind of a quiet, tame week. We know what CG is doing, but Clash, let me just go to you here. Quiet week. We had the road ahead the week before, right? We know kind of where CG is going. They're looking at the Galactic Challenges. They're working on their code updates. But what are you kind of looking forward to this month, hopefully, from CG and Galaxy of Heroes?
I think we're going to get the Clone Wars Jedi reworks. We're supposed to get back in December this month. So, I'm looking at like Ayla Sakura, Imagundi, Mace, and Kit. I think those four will get something.
There we go.
Like you're good anyways, Mace.
Shut up, Heinze.
Oh, sorry, my finger slipped. Sorry about that.
So you're actually thinking it's going to be larger than just like one or two characters. You're thinking a few Galactic Republic Jedi kind of updates and trying to give them viability.
Yeah, that's my hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had them reworked back in December, and then they got shelved for whatever reason. So maybe they slow play and they just do 2 and then they do 2 in August or something. But I think we'll be getting
Plo, Kit, Mace, Ayla.
Plo, yeah, exactly. I forgot Plo. Yes.
And do you think
Gotta have a Plo job?
Blow job.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go to Ram Bam with a serious question too, but now I'm questioning my life choices here. Okay, Ram Bam.
You're wearing a wig right now, bro.
Do you think? I know I am, but I'm doing it for charity, just like a Relic 7 Zeta Rose Tico. So yeah. So
I'm with you.
Ram Bam, do you think we're gonna see anything Mandalorian related this month, or do you think they're gonna try and push it out a little bit further?
I think they're gonna push it out. I don't think, man. It just doesn't seem like there's any. There hasn't been any news or any hints of, hey, we might be doing some Mandalorian related stuff. Like Clone Wars Chewie ties nothing into Mandalorian content, so I mean they could,
except that they're scoundrels.
but Clone Wars Chewie isn't a scoundrel.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
You sure he is?
Yeah.
Is he?
He's actually not a rebel. He's a scoundrel. That's like his thing.
Yeah. Scoundrel, Galactic Republic.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
he
rebel
is?
tag
Okay.
on Clone Wars.
I thought he
Chewie.
wasn't scoundrel. I thought he was.
I mean,
Galactic
it's kind of
Republic.
in the
God.
tag, Clone Wars. Chewie.
You see, so Grid is the right one to ask about Clone Wars Chewie because he's got the Relic 7. I don't. For good reason.
Or you know, there's that guy named Clash.
Oh yeah, that guy too. Yeah, there we go.
He's a miracle.
But no, I don't. They could, but the stars and the signs don't point to doing any Mandalorian stuff this month.
I still think they're going to wait till the next season starts before they put some more characters in. Just because it makes sense, right? For Mark.
Well, will that be too much time for people to have worked on Cara, Grief, and Mando? Right? Because one thing
this month they should be becoming farmable.
Yeah, probably in like the next week or two. Actually, they should, because they just got moved into crystals. So will they be giving us too much time on those 3 characters based on their normal kind of rotation cycle to get those characters free to play?
It wouldn't be the first time. They did the same thing with what was it, Jedi Revan?
Yep, they did, except for one character, right? It was like Jolie.
They gave us like 3 months to farm up like Karth and Juhani and all them. So
yeah. So
it's possible.
Yeah,
they
that was
because
they had to move the timetable back on Darth Revan because CG is just great at playtesting.
Yes.
And you didn't hear me say that because that was from an inside
What are you talking about? They always test their stuff.
Oh yeah, they always
totally knew that the Vader rework is going to crush Rey. Totally knew that.
All right. So on that note, we have 8 minutes left as we kind of round this off, and I do want to show you guys something here on the stream before we switch over. So let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys here really quick. With your guys' help, just based on today alone, if you go to the Tiltify page and you look at how much was raised for the Wounded Warrior Project, RSG is now listed as number 8 on the team leaderboard.
Wow.
So we are now top 10 on Tiltify for raising for the Wounded Warrior Project in just this single stream. So can't thank you guys enough for getting us there. And of course, the money's going to the Wounded Warrior Project, so it's definitely going for a good cause, and appreciate all of you guys that donated. And I don't think we say this enough, so I'm going to say it kind of personally, and I'll speak for Ranger as well. Thank you to all of you guys here on the panel for showing up. We know you show up every Saturday. It's on your free time. You have other things you could be doing with your families, and just, you know, I know COVID is going on, but there's still other things that all of us have that we do. But you guys spend your time, your free time, coming here, answering questions, having fun. And today, of all days, your 4th of July, it's a holiday, and you guys are helping us raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project. So can't thank the guys here enough, even those that are not here right now. So shout out to Heinze, Clash, DPK, Ram Bam, Nev, Grid. Thank you to all of you guys for joining and helping us fundraise. And
my pleasure.
Gladly.
And on that note, let's go ahead and get everyone here pimping away on all of their stuff. So let's just go starting around with the first one on the list, and starting with Heinze.
Dude, I'm not going to pimp anything today. Let's be honest. It's all about everything that we've done. That was the whole idea. Screw pimping stuff. We can do that another time. But every single person, we put the word out there this morning, or last night. We started with Ranger, and we put the word out there, and we said, let's give it everything we've got. Let's donate. Let's go after it. Let's give everything we can to this amazing charity. Let's be honest. What people don't realize is that Australians and Americans have been fighting together side by side for a ridiculous amount of time, for a long, long time. And when this idea was floated, it was certainly something that I wanted to support, regardless of whether I'm Australian or American or whatever else. It's a worldwide thing. So happy 4th of July to every one of you guys out there. You're an absolute bunch of superstars. Thank you so much for all your support, donation. Thank you, Finn, for taking time out to run this insane stream, dude, which is exactly what it's been. It's been nuts. Ram Bam, you're serving right now, man. I give you so much, but honestly, you're an absolute champion, my friend. There's lots of love. You know that, man. Thank you so much for fighting the good fight right now, man, live for us. And guys, keep supporting, keep donating, look after your troops. Thank you for everyone that served. I've been fortunate I haven't had to. But thank you so much, guys, for everyone that has. It does mean the world to us. Thank you for fighting the good fight. Enough said.
And I know Heinzie didn't want to do it, but I will. Make sure you check out Heinzie. Click on the link below in the description. I know today is for something else, but Heinzie deserves as much recognition for taking time off of his day after a whole night of drinking and still managing to show up here. He's in Australia, and this is very late in your time, so he's still showing up to do this. So I do want to still
Sleep's overrated, man. We play Swagger. Sleep's overrated.
Tell that to Ranger. Tell that to Ranger. All right.
Ranger,
Hey, listen, I don't pause us for getting a couple hours of shut eye because I got a barbecue and all kinds of stuff today. I don't want to light myself on fire. So
yes. No rubbing alcohol and matches near each other.
No.
Just have to
make sure you guys practice social distancing at the barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah.
But do check out Heinzie ANZGC on Twitch, and his YouTube link is down below. Flash. That you pimp the Scoundrel Master himself.
I mean, yeah, same thing. I don't. You guys know where to find me, Clash DOE or the Scoundrel Discord, pretty much there all the time. Oh, and by the way, just a fun heads up, community heads up. We have a guy that runs that built a private bot for my server called C3PO, and it's a cool bot. I mean, a lot of people use it. But every year we do Scuba Day on July 3rd. His name is Scuba, and we try to melt his phone with notifications between all the servers that he's on, just to really mess with the guy. And yesterday we were proud to get up to 2,700 individual pings to him on my server through a lot of hard work and dedication by some of the people there. So Scuba, if you're out there watching, congratulations that you got over 4,000 pings in one single day. Just showing you the love, buddy.
Is that the same Scuba that does like the GG stuff, and it's Scuba? He's Scuba DOE, right?
Yeah, it's just Scuba.
Yeah.
I don't know if yeah.
I think if he's this, and then like his forum one has the Z's and stuff on it, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. He's been in the game since the start, like the rest.
I think I've interacted with Scuba. Scuba's an awesome dude on the forums and stuff. Yeah.
This is 27. Awesome. You guys are getting 2,700 pings on here.
Yes, that's yeah. Yeah, awesome. I can't imagine seeing that red number on my phone for
Actually, you just need 27 ... That's all you see.
So that's awesome. All right, DPK.
I don't really care about.
He's part of the Wednesday crew, and I will put the link down below. I know these guys are awesome and they don't want to pimp their own stuff. I will do it for them. But yeah.
But this. I come here to hang out with this wonderful group of content creators. I've been streaming on Twitch more lately during the Escape Podcast Network Chain Gang. Last night I actually was posting the link in my chat about this stream and trying to get people to donate. So I was raised in a military family. Unfortunately, I tried to join the military, couldn't, but I still support them. I used to go to my local VA VA and other places where vets were, and I would just sit down and talk with them, listen to them. You'd be surprised at how big of a deal that is to them to just listen. So if you're, no matter what country you're in, go support your vets more than anything. The fact that just a little bit of hearing a story out means so much to them is a huge gesture.
Thank you, DPK. And last but not least, Ram Bam.
So I'm on. Man, I gotta follow up all these guys, all these legends. Yeah, I'm a fellow guy that's serving right now. Been in almost 10 years. So, but I'm actively on Twitch and YouTube. Just Google Rambam001 on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll find me. I do a lot of rage, a lot of weird stuff with Mace, lots and lots of weird stuff with Mace. But I have a lot of fun. We have a lot of guys from the grid and the hall and Cubs fam. It's a whole little mixture of guys over there. So come pop by and have some fun. But no, and thank you guys for the donations. I will say, as a service member and knowing people that have been affected by wounded warriors and whatnot, it is a very good organization, very charitable organization to donate to. So your donations definitely go to supporting people that otherwise would struggle a little bit in the given their circumstances and their conditions that they go through for their country.
And we do appreciate your service, Ram Bam. And
yes, we do.
On that note, you guys are on the RSG channel. Nothing really to pimp for us, but make sure that you guys do know that the campaign is going to be open for pretty much the rest of the day. So if you guys are catching this later or something, please head to the Tiltify link, donate what you can to the Wounded Warrior Project through the Tiltify link. We're already right now at number 8, but that I just realized that that's an old total. So actually, based on what we have right now, we would be number 6 on the list.
Boom.
So we are almost in the top 5 fundraisers for the Wounded Warrior Project with this one stream. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and coming out here today on your holiday. Enjoy the rest of your 4th of July. Any last words for you, Ranger?
No, I think you've elegantly said everything. I don't really have anything else to offer.
Okay. So on that note, to wrap it up, I will end with to Ram Bam and to all of our other service members out there, currently out there, and for Ranger and all the other veterans that are out there. Appreciate all of you guys for everything you do, and I will end with a salute to you. Take care, guys.
Thank you.